This is a carrot, the worst plant in the game, and today I'm going to be attempting to become a millionaire using nothing but carrots. Will I succeed? Is it even possible? Well, there's only one way to find out. And here we are. My new name is Carrot Enjoyer 1667, and we might as well go ahead and get straight into it. So let's go to the seed shop, and then we can go ahead and buy our first 2 seeds, because that's kind of all that I can afford. And then let's go ahead and plant it down. And bruh, do you really think I'm gonna plant them down right here? Bop, bop, take that. Anyway, so now we just gotta wait for these 2 carrots to grow. And there we go, just like that, we officially got our first 2 carrots. So let's go ahead and sell them. And how much will this give me? Come on, like 30 shekels? 40, okay. Well, just like that, we've already doubled our net worth. So now we could go ahead and buy 4 more carrots and then repeat the process. Bop, 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 bop. So now let's wait for them to grow once again, pick them up, sell them to Steve. Wait, is that even his name? Oh no, it's Steven, not Steve. Okay. Anyways, and when you look at that, the gear shop just reset, so that's perfect timing. Unfortunately though, he only restocked with 7 carrots, so that means I won't even be able to blow all my shekels this time. But let's still go ahead and buy them, plant them down. And while I wait for those carrots to grow, I think now is a good time to mention the rules of this challenge. So I can't use Robux to speed up the process at all, and I also can't accept fruit from other players. And with that being said, it looks like our carrots are done, so let's go ahead and pick those bad boys up. Then let's sell them to Steven. And then let me guess, this will get me all the way up to 97 shekels. Whoa! That gave me like 170. Well, just like that, we're up to triple digits already. Let's go. So now we just got to repeat the process. And I forgot he only had 7 carrot seeds in stock, which I already bought. Imagine I just spent Robux to buy it right after I said I couldn't spend any. Just kidding, I wouldn't do that. So with that being said, we need to wait a whole 2 minutes for the gear shop to restock. Also, I'm wondering, if I gift carrots, like, does it make me buy them using Robux? We'll just choose you. Okay, yeah, it does. Okay, yeah, no, I will not be doing that. Anyways, only 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. Ooh, and they gave us a good restock. 18 carrots. Yes, please. I will be taking all of those. Well, all of them except one. I kind of only got 3 more shekels left to my name. But anyways, let's go ahead and go back to my garden and then plant those bad boys down. And we should low-key be able to start making some noticeable progress now that we got a bit more shekels to play around with. Also, even though carrots stink, like, they grow really fast, so I guess they got that going for them. But with that being said, let's go ahead and pick them up. And ooh, I forgot about the lucky harvest. You can get seeds every single time you harvest something. Wait, like, where did that carrot seed actually go though? Oh, right here, carrot seed. Let's go ahead and plant that bad boy down right over here. Actually, this one's gonna be a special man's. And yeah, look at that. Look how fast they grow. They literally take like 20-30 seconds to fully grow, so that's very nice. Also, I think this is the biggest carrot we've gotten so far. 0.36 kgs. Oh, never mind, we got a bit of a bigger one here. But anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and sell my inventory once more. And 482 shekels. Let's go. We're already halfway towards 1,000. And bro, you're trolling me. A windy event just happened. My fruit would have been worth 2 times as much if I literally waited like 10 seconds. Bro, like, they gotta put some tracker for these events or something. I'm telling ya, they literally are out to get ya. Well, I guess the only thing I can go ahead and do now is wait for the gear shop to restock once more. Oh, and wait, I forgot I didn't have enough to buy that single carrot earlier. This carrot is the lone survivor of the seed shop stock. 21 shekels. That wasn't even worth it. But anyways, with that, we're officially halfway to being 1% done with the challenge. So that means we have to do this another 2,000 times to become a millionaire. And at that rate, it will take literal weeks. On the bright side though, the seed shop restocks in literally 50 seconds. So that's nice. And 14, come on, that's literally a worse stock than last time. Well, I guess I can't really even complain since I'm gonna buy them all either way. So let's go ahead and plant, harvest, and then sell. And just like that, we've added another 50% to our net worth. So now we just gotta wait another 4 minutes for the gear shop to restock. Let's go. Bro, you have got to be kidding me. 5 carrots? That's literally the worst restock you can get. And the max is 25, but of course I haven't gotten a single one of those restocks. Like, that is just plain unlucky, I can't even lie. That means this round I'll literally only be making like 100 shekels. Actually, probably not even. I want to sell my inventory. Yeah, look at that, 122 shekels. And I used 50 shekels to buy the carrots, so I only made 70 shekels that run. Well, GG's, I guess. And with that being said, back to waiting another 4 minutes for the new seed shop. Let's go. Ooh, okay, yeah, that's better. We got 2.5 times more carrots than last time. So let's go ahead and buy all those suckers up, and then plant those bad boys down. Also, I think now is a good time to mention that I actually have a game plan to make each one of these carrots worth well over 100,000. But I can't implement that until later in this video, so make sure to stick around for that because things are gonna get crazy. But with that being said, let's go ahead and sell my inventory, and I'm gonna guess 700 shekels. 280. Bro, what was I thinking? I was way off. Anyways, back to waiting for the restock I go. Bro, and imagine if I could buy like other seeds, strawberry, blueberry, and tomato seeds. Like that would make things so much easier. But unfortunately, that wouldn't make things much of a challenge. Bro, and you actually got to be making this up. I went from getting super unlucky and getting 5 carrots to getting a bit less unlucky and getting 12 carrots. And now we're back to 5 carrots. And we just did all that for only 100 shekels. On the bright side though, we finally passed the 4-figure mark though, so I guess that's nice. But on the dark side, we gotta go back to waiting another 4 minutes for the next seed shop. Oh and yeah, I almost forgot, but they also went ahead and added a whole nother shop, which is the summer harvest shop, which I may or may not be utilizing later. And look at this hamster, it looks so derpy. The ability on it's kind of mid too, if I'm being honest. Anyways, the seed shop just restocked, so let's go ahead and check that out. And come on, please, Jandal, give me a better seed shop this time. 25 carrots, please. 11. I mean, I guess that's better than the 5 I've been getting. I have yet to see a max restock of 25 though, so that's unfortunate. I think the highest I've gotten so far has been 17 if I'm not mistaken, and that was like at the start. We were making some crazy progress back then. Now we kind of just stagnated a bit, or like we've barely increased our net worth at all. Ooh, another lucky harvest. Nice. Okay, 281. That's not bad. But back to waiting for the next seed shop we go. Bruh, and we're back to small stocks of carrots again. Well, we haven't even hit 1,300. Also, as you may or may not have noticed, but my farm is now in a different place, and that's because I actually went ahead and joined another server just because I feel like I have better luck with weather events when I'm like in a server with other people, if you know what I mean. Hence why I joined another server with 2 other people. Looks like they're pretty broke though. Yeah, they don't really have anything too good. I guess I can't be talking. I literally have 1,300 shekels. Compared to them, I'm broke. Also, as you may or may not have been wondering, the reason I haven't gone ahead and let any of my crops mutate before farming them up is because even if carrots get like a mutation, like most carrots are only worth around 20 shekels. So like 20 times 2, that's still only like 40. What I'm waiting for is to get like a huge carrot, and then I'll be stacking mutations on that. So that's why I've like pretty much been instantly farming up all my carrots. But with that being said, the gear shop is about to restock, and look, I'm calling it this time, 24 carrots. Bro, I wasn't even close. And I have low-key been getting super unlucky. I haven't managed to get a big carrot or a big carrot restock. So like, the game's not giving me nothing to work with here. Trust though, this next restock will actually be massive. What'd I tell you? 20, let's go. Finally a decent stock. And there's a windy event right now, so let's go ahead and plant these bad boys down quick. Like even though an extra 20 ain't that much, like when I have 20 carrots here, that's an extra 400. So maybe I've been thinking about this wrong the whole time, bro. You have actually got to be kidding me. Like as soon as I plant the carrots down, the wind goes away. I'm actually about to crash out. I've been at this for an hour and I barely have 1,000 shekels. At least I found another carrot seed, am I right? Ooh, and another one back to back is crazy. And I guess I stand corrected. We're almost to 2,000. That harvest was actually pretty nice. Okay, and I low-key got a new plan. The seed shop just restocked with 20 this time. Okay, that's very good actually. I'm gonna go ahead and buy all those up, plant them all down, and this time instead of doing it in the front of my garden, I'm going all the way to the back of my garden. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm just gonna leave these here and forget about them, because I was low-key thinking about this the wrong way. Like, even though it's only an extra 20 shekels per carrot, like, it adds up quick, especially with a fruit like a carrot that's like, it's all about numbers, you know? So now, instead of just instantly farming them and selling them, I'm gonna let them stack up a bit of mutations first. And pretty much, if you don't know what mutations are, every so often a weather event happens, and during that weather event, your plants could grow a mutation on them, such as like celestial, which gives it an 120x multiplier. Yeah, that one's crazy, but that one's also really hard to get. There's also other ones like windstruck, moonlit, and just a couple other ones that aren't as good. So with that being said, I'm just gonna go ahead and grind out a bunch of carrot seeds while I let my current carrots on my farm stack up a bunch of mutations. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie, getting all these carrots low-key took a while, but we're down all the way back to 5 shekels. But on the bright side, we have 155 carrot seeds. If I don't get a huge one, like, it's rigged. Ooh! And we also got a couple carrots to mutate. We got moonlit, wet, and moonlit, and then the rest are just normal carrots. Also, I don't know if it's just me, but I love the music that this tropical rain event starts. Like, I wish I could play it, but like, I don't think I can. Anyways, let's go ahead and plant all these carrots down, and I'm not gonna lie, there's no way I don't get a big one here. Like, I want to see the biggest carrot I've ever seen. Ooh, wait, we got a gold one already. Nice. Oh yeah, also, when placing stuff down, I feel like it's a lot easier to do it in like first person. It's like a lot harder to collect the crops on accident that way. I feel like you can also put them closer together, if you know what I mean. Yo, and okay, we got a pretty decently sized one. That's not bad. I also did accidentally pick up a few carrots while placing all of them down. So let's go ahead and sell those. We also got a drenched one, so I wonder how much that will sell for. I want to sell this. 100 shekels. That's pretty good. But anyways, let's go ahead and sell my whole inventory. And 221 shekels. We're up to 326. And the seed shop did just restock, so let's also go ahead and buy those before it restocks once again. And there you go. Nice. We got another 14 carrot seeds. Also, this gold one was a crazy pull. I really wish we would have gotten it like on a huge carrot though. That would have been nice. Like, imagine a huge golden carrot with like celestial and like stuff like that. That would actually be insane. Ooh, and wait, I didn't notice this before, but this one carrot got moonlit and aurora. How much does that sell for? Thing is though, carrots are really small, so like they have a really low base value. Let's go ahead and sell that though. 2,000? Okay, wait, low key, I might have underestimated how much a single small carrot can sell for with a couple mutations. Okay, wait, let's go ahead and pick all these up and then I'll check out how much they sell for. Okay, come on. I want to sell my inventory. 1,200. That's low-key mid compared to that one carrot I just sold. Anyways, I'm pretty sure the gear shop also restocked again, so let's go ahead and check that out. Yes, sir, we got 16 more carrots. Let's go. Okay, and if I were to farm all these carrots up, I'm pretty sure I would get at least a couple thousand shekels, but I'm not going to be doing that. What I'm instead going to be doing is just continuously placing these carrots down and let them mutate. And I think I'll just continuously do that until I get all the way up to 50,000 shekels. Because after I get to 50,000 shekels, I got a little plan that I could place into action. With that being said, I still need to like 12x my net worth though. So let's go ahead and finish placing these carrots down. And I need to be very careful. I don't want to accidentally pick up this big one. That would literally be the biggest waste ever. And unlike tomatoes and stuff, I don't think you could stack carrots very much. So like this is low-key harder than I thought it was gonna be. Bro, like I can't place them down. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, look at this mighty fine carrot plot though. We're up to like 200 carrots planted. And the windy event just started. So like that's actually very nice. What does windstruck make them worth? 2x I think it is. Wait, let's actually go ahead and try it out. So there's a windstruck carrot right here. And it's 0.27 kgs. I need to get another carrot that's like the same size now. This one's 0.28 kg, so like pretty much the exact same size, but it's drenched. Okay, let me respecify. I need to get another carrot that's the same size that does not have a mutation on it. 0.34, close enough. Okay, how much does this normal carrot sell for? 30 shekels. What about this one struck one? I want to sell this. Okay, yeah, so it's just like roughly 2x. I'm assuming it's the same thing with this drenched then, right? Ooh, wait. I think drenched might be 4x. Ooh, wait. That's actually really good then. Okay, yeah, as I was saying though, I'm just gonna leave all these carrots here to stack up mutations. And while I do that, I'm also gonna be going ahead and then just buying as much carrot seeds as possible. Also, look at that. Now that we don't need it, we got a really high stock, 23 carrots. That's insane. Okay, yeah, anyways, though, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this for a bit and then see how many carrots I can gather. Also, it looks like this plot is like fully filled up. I need to move lots. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You. Yeah, I don't know what made me choose this lot. I guess I just got a gut feeling, you know? But anyways, let's go ahead and plant these carrots down. And yeah, I'm just gonna be repeating this process quite a bit now until I get all the way up to 50,000 shekels. Also, instead of just like planting down all the seeds as soon as I buy them, I think I'll just like gather them up a bit, then plant them, and then come back to gathering them up. Just so like I'm not constantly going back and forth, if you know what I mean. And we also have quite a bit of shekels, so like we don't have to worry about running out of those anytime soon. But with that being said, let's actually lock in. Okay, and it's been just right under an hour since I started grinding, and I'm back, and low-key, I've been cooking. So as you can see, we start another little carrot lot here, but like that's the smallest thing I've done. If you go over here, you can see that we filled up this huge lot with carrots. Then we got one big boy carrot and two big boy carrots. And then to top it all off, we also got a golden carrot that this one big carrot is like kind of covering. Oh, and yeah, also this one carrot is so big that you could literally fit inside of it. Like, look at this. I'm literally inside the carrot. But anyways, with that being said, as you can see, I came back right before the summer harvest. And that's because I actually got a little plan up my sleeves. So pretty much from the summer harvest, you could get a bunch of removed rewards. But there's one in particular that I want, which is this mooncat right here. And that's because if you didn't know, mooncats have a chance, or they have an ability that when they sleep, they make all the plants around them grow bigger. So if I can manage to get a mooncat, have it sleep, and then if I spam sprinklers and carrots around it, like I'll be getting some massive carrots. Like for real, think about it though. If I'm getting these huge carrots without like any buffs that like help the size of plants, imagine how big I could make some carrots. Like I might low-key make the world's largest carrot. But anyways, with that being said, I obviously don't have enough carrots here to get all the way to the 14,000 points needed to have a chance to get the mooncat. So say hello to my main account, which I've like perfectly optimized for this summer harvest event. As you can see, we literally got like hundreds of tomato plants like stacked on top of each other. Then I also have like a bunch of giant ants which like duplicates fruits, and then I also have some worker bees somewhere around here. Yes, right over here. And pretty much how the summer harvest works is you literally just gotta put one fruit into this basket, and then all the other points that everyone on the server starts accumulating goes towards your points total too. The thing is though, even with my main being really optimized for the summer harvest, I could still only solo like around 10,000 points. So what I'm hoping is that we get a mega summer harvest, and then that like 2x's your points. So those 10,000 points that I'll normally be able to get will be equal to 20,000, which in that case takes us up all the way to the prismatic tier, giving us the chance to get the mooncat as a reward. So with that being said, if I don't get a mega summer harvest, I'm kind of cooked. Bruh, a normal summer harvest? I mean, I guess I'll still try it out. Okay, and I'm not gonna lie, I low-key trolled, but on the bright side, I'm pretty sure you could still get the mooncat out of the divine rewards category, so we should be chilling. I think the prismatic is actually just for like the prismatic seas, which would make sense. So let's just hope we get that mooncat. Come on, please. Watering can, honey, basic sprinkler, shekel. Oh, wait, I forgot you got shekels from this. Green apple, night seed pack, and then blood banana. Okay, well, obviously I can't use that blood banana or that night seed pack, but I kind of completely forgot that you get 100,000 shekels from this event, and that's like kind of cheating in my opinion, since those shekels didn't come from the carrots. So I'm just gonna go ahead and buy something random from the gear shop. Show me the gear shop, please. And what can I buy? A trowel. Yeah, that's 100,000. Perfect. Also, before anyone says I got more than 100k, like the only reward is 100k shekels, so that's that. And then I could literally just go ahead and use this trowel to just like move around some carrots. So like I'm not actually using the trial for anything like serious, you know? And there we go though. We have now gotten rid of those coins that we just got. And not gonna lie, it's unfortunate that I didn't get the mooncat from the summer harvest. I was low-key banking on it. I could give myself one for my main account, but like, I don't know if I want to do that. I think I'll just try a couple more summer harvest events and then I'll go from there. So with that being said, the grind continues. Also, I'm not really in need of more shekels, so I'm just gonna go ahead and leave all these carrots here while I go ahead and buy more. Okay, and I've just been buying and planting carrots for the last hour, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been getting cooked. I was mainly getting like 5, 6, or 7 inventory stocks, like of carrots. I was getting like none. So like this is definitely the least progress I've made in an hour so far. But with that being said, the summer harvest is literally about to begin. So let's get my main account back in here so I can carry myself. And then this time, I don't even gotta pick up a carrot since I already got a few carrots that I picked up on accident while planting all the other seeds down. Ooh, and we got another drenched event right before the summer harvest started. This is actually perfect, especially given the fact that I literally just finished placing down hundreds of carrots. With that being said, let's get ready to submit my plant. And let's hope for a mega summer harvest this time. And nope, another normal one. Well, that's all right. Let's get to the grind. Okay, and unfortunately, nobody really ended up helping, so I only got to mythical rewards, which is alright, I guess. We got a rare egg, a summer fun crate, a chocolate carrot. Hey, okay, wait a minute. I said I was only using carrots, right? So, like, I can't use this flower seed pack, but this carrot, I feel like that's kind of fair game. Fine, okay, I won't. I already know you guys would be telling me not to if I did use it. But anyways, let's go ahead and buy some watering cans so I can get rid of those shekels that I just got. Because like I said earlier, if I were to just use the coins that I got from the summer harvest event, that would make things way too easy. I will low-key be going ahead and placing down this twilight crate though, along with this summer fun crate, because that's just like cosmetics. That really doesn't give me any shekels at all. Oh, and I also have a blood moon crate. Let's go ahead and place that down too. Might as well. Ooh, and then I also forgot I had 2 fun crates. Let's go ahead and use those too. Might as well. With that being said though, let's go ahead and get rid of those watering cans. And we're back to the amount of shekels we had before the summer harvest. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to run a bit low on funds, and I've been wanting to see how much one of these golden carrots sell for, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick one up. Oh, and we got an advancement for that. Shiny. How much will you give me for this, Steven? Come on. 361. Ooh, that's actually not bad. If I would somehow manage to get like shocked or something on that, that gives an 100 multiplier. That would be worth a total of like 36,000 for a golden carrot. That's pretty good. Anyways, let's go ahead and sell my 2 carrots that I have in my inventory, and 251, not bad. For now though, all I can really do is continue the grind, and I might as well go ahead and start a new lot back here, just so like if a tornado event or something comes through, like I have the most chance of it hitting my carrots and mutating them. Also, whoa, all these carrots are like pretty decently sized. Anyways, with all that being said, I'm just gonna go ahead and continue grinding this till the next summer harvest, so I'll see you in a bit. Okay, and it's been just about another hour, and look at this, we got some good mutations going on. Also, this person is like forcefully trying to make me take their parasol flower. Also, that looks insane. I can't even lie. What is that? Windstroke and Aurora? Yeah, that looks cool, but unfortunately I can't take it. Also, looks like we got a full server of people doing the event this time, so I should have a decent chance of getting that moon kitty. Okay, and unfortunately, it looks like the other person who was mainly doing it dipped, but we still got divine though, so we should still have a chance of getting that moon cat. Come on, please. Come on. B crate, B egg. Man, why couldn't that be a moon cat instead of that bee egg? Anyways, let's go ahead and buy 2 watering cans to get rid of the 100,000 shekels that I just got though. Oh, and yeah, I'm also gonna go ahead and start hatching this bee egg so I can maybe get a bee so I can start pollinating my fruits. And then we also got a bee crate, so I might as well go ahead and place that down. And it looks like all my other crates are done too, so let's go ahead and see what we get. A chalice, ooh, that looks sick. Popsicle, nice. Chains, okay. Ooh, a merry-go-round, or whatever those are called. A swing set, and finally, oh wait, I just placed that one down, never mind. Okay, and I think I'll go ahead and place this chain like right here in the middle, just so like nobody steals my carrots. And then I'll place this chalice. Can I place like on top of this chain thing? Yes, I can. Okay, that's not looking bad. Then I think I'll go ahead and place this merry-go-round like right here in the center in the back, just so it doesn't take up like any space on the actual plot. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up, and I'll just place the swing set back there. I think that'll look nicer back there if I'm being honest. Okay, yeah, nice. Look at that. It literally fits perfectly. Whee! Also, this low-key ain't symmetrical, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the chalice. There we go. So I'll just keep the chains and then the swing set. Also, I'm pretty sure I haven't gotten this rotation of seeds, so let's go ahead and buy all the carrots. And it was only 7, so it didn't really matter too much if I would have missed that. Ooh, and look at that. We're up to 4 likes. Let's go. Oh, and yeah, the summer harvest is about to begin again since I had to go do something, so I'm gonna have to server hop and find a better server since this one's kind of empty. Okay, and yeah, this server is looking pretty stacked. Everyone has several billions. I also put my main account in here so I could like actually farm up on that. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get my singular carrot ready. And now I just gotta wait 4 minutes. On the way, actually, while I wait, I'm pretty sure the seed shop should have restocked. Yes, and 21. Ooh, okay, that's actually very good. Let's go ahead and buy all that out. Then while I wait for the summer harvest to actually begin, I can go ahead and place all those carrot seeds down, which where are they? Here they are, 28. Okay, and here we go. Let's go ahead and submit my carrot. And yes, it's a mega summer harvest, so I can solo it even if nobody else helps. Okay, nice. This is gonna work out just nicely. Okay, and yeah, look at that. We're already up to 16,000 points, and it hasn't even been 5 minutes since the mega summer harvest event began. That's just what you can do when the lobby actually helps you out. Anyways, I'm gonna keep going to see how far I can get, since every 1,000 points I get is an extra summer coin. So let's go ahead and keep grinding this out till the timer runs down. Yo, and the thunderstorm literally just started. Please hit my gold and mega carrots. That would actually make them worth so much. Come on, strike right here, thunder. Come on, please. Wait, yes and no. Lightning just struck, but like it was right next to my big carrot. Wait, come on. Yes. Again? Wait, wasn't there a gold carrot over here? Bro, no way, I trolled. I picked up the gold carrot that was right here earlier. Oh no. Wait, that gold carrot was worth like 300, so times 100, that would be worth like 30,000. Bro, I actually trolled. Oh wait, I'm pretty sure I had another gold carrot right over here too. Yes, look at that. Gold, windstruck, and shocked. Yes, we're about to make so much shekels. Okay, wait, let's go ahead and get back on my swing because apparently the swing meta works. And never mind, the thunderstorm just finished. Okay, we got it to hit 3 places in our garden though, so that's not too bad. And with that being said, the summer harvest still has like 2 minutes left on it, so let's continue grinding and get another few thousand points. We're already up to 20k, so that's pretty nice. Okay, and it's about to end, and we end up getting 23,000 points, so that's 23 summer coins, and then whatever rewards we get. Come on, please give me the moon cat. I really need it. Summer seed pack, fun crate, another summer seed pack, another one, blood moon crate, flower seed pack, and that's it. That was low-key the worst rewards we've gotten so far. Like, we got way past the highest tier, and we got the worst rewards ever. That stinks. Anyways, once again, let's go ahead and get rid of these coins. I'll just buy a trowel this time. Then let's go ahead and place these crates down because I might as well. And now, before I leave on my main account, I'm gonna go ahead and friend the other 2 people in this server. And come on, I really need them to add me back. Okay, and yeah, it doesn't look like they'll be adding me back. But anyways, the reason I wanted to friend them was because for each friend you have added in this server, you get an extra 10% shekels. So that would have been like an extra 20% shekels I would have gotten. And I was about to farm up a whole lot and sell it since I'm kind of broke. We should still get a good amount of shekels even without a couple extra friends though. So let's go ahead and farm all of this up. And bro, I already know this is gonna sell for like a whole lot of shekels. Like if this gets me up to like 100,000, that'd be crazy good. Ooh, and wait, I was gonna pick the big carrot up too, but on second thoughts, I think I'll leave that one. Yeah, I'll leave it. Anyways, let's go back to Steven. And before I sell my whole inventory, how much is my gold windstruck and shocked carrot worth? But look at that thing. That thing looks insane. I want to sell this. 47,000. Yo, wait. This might actually be doable. Like I was losing hope since we literally had 300 shekels before this. Oh, wait. That actually gives me so much hope. Imagine if I get like shocked on one of those huge carrots. Oh, they're going to be worth so much. I might not even need the mooncat at this rate. Okay, but anyways, here we go. Let's go ahead and sell my whole inventory. And I'm guessing I'm going to get 142,000 shekels. Come on. 161,000. Yo, we literally just went from being 0.4% to the way to a million to 23%. Okay, we literally only need 770 more thousand shekels and we made it to a million. Okay, wait, this is low-key so doable now. Okay, wait, let's go ahead and buy more carrots. And yes, we have 17 seconds to buy that. Quick. Bro, good thing I checked the shop. 24 carrots in stock. And I literally had like 15 seconds to buy that. That's actually so good. That's the highest carrot stock I've seen so far now that I think about it. And 11. That's not terrible. I can't complain after just getting 24. Anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and run back home. Then let's get my carrot seeds prepped. And then let's start placing them down. And I need to really make sure to avoid that huge carrot. Like if I get shocked on that, that's going to be worth like 100k at least. Okay. And low-key, now that I'm up to 230,000 shekels, there's something I've been wanting to do. And that something is to buy my first pet. And I know what you're thinking. Why would you spend 50,000 shekels on the pet? And that's because I'm hoping to get the bunny, because its ability is super overpowered for what I'm trying to do right now. So let's go ahead and buy the egg, and then I'll place this bad boy down right there. And now I just gotta wait 10 minutes. And like I really need a bunny here, or else I just wasted 50,000 shekels. But if I do manage to get a bunny, like this is gonna be crazy good, like really good. You'll see why. While we wait for that though, let's go ahead and open up my bee crate since I never opened that up earlier. Ooh, and a bee's nest. That looks kind of cool. Anyways, and while I wait for this egg to finish hatching, I'm gonna just be purchasing some more seeds. Okay, and there we go. It's done. But before I open it, let's go ahead and place down these 27 carrots that I got while waiting. Okay, and here we go. Time for the moment of truth. Please, I need that bunny rabbit. Yes! Oh, wait, let's go! I'm not even gonna lie. Part of me really thought I wasn't gonna get that. But yes, bro, that's actually so good. So now what this bunny rabbit does is I place it down, and every 43 seconds, it'll eat a carrot for 1.5 times its value. So if a carrot is worth 100, I'll be getting 150 shekels instead of just 100. Meaning if you're going all the way from 0 all the way to a million, you'll only have to get a total of 666,000 shekels. So you have to end up doing like a total of 33% less work. So like that'll be very helpful. And look at that, it already ate its first carrot for 47 shekels. Also, I'm pretty sure as the bunny levels up, it'll become more and more efficient. So that'll be really nice. Ooh, and wait, I just realized, what if the bunny eats my giant carrots before they get more mutations on top of them? Ooh, that would really not be ideal if I'm being honest. Same thing for if he eats this gold one. Okay, bunny, listen up. Do not eat the gold or giant carrots. I'm warning you. If you don't listen, let's just say you're about to get stuffed in a bag and you'll never see the light of day again. That was a joke. By a bag, I meant my backpack, and he'll be able to see out the backpack. Like, you know? Anyways, let's go ahead and get some more seeds. And 21, that's a pretty nice stock. Oh, so it looks like so far my bunny has only been eating small carrots, so that's good. Anyways, then let's go ahead and place down the carrots that I just bought. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm low-key starting to regret buying that egg. Like, yes, it'll make this challenge like 33% easier, but like, what if he eats one of these carrots before it gets shocked? Like, that alone would make stuff so much harder. Well, I guess I'll be keeping an eye on him. Let's just say he knows what happens if he eats one of the big boy carrots. And I'm like fine with him eating these shocked ones already, because like if I pick one up, these sell for how much exactly? I want to sell this. Yeah, 1,800. So add like 50% to that, they'll be selling for like 2,700. So yeah, if he wants to eat those, he can. That's completely fine with me. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. My crate's ready, so let's go ahead and open it. Ooh, and we got another chalice. Ooh, wait a minute. That means I can go ahead and whoops, let's place this right there, and then we can place this other one right there. Okay, nice. It's symmetrical now. So now with all this dilly-dallying out of the way, it's time to get back to grinding. Oh, and wait, actually, before I forget, so since there's like a huge patch of shocked fruit here, I'm gonna go ahead and place the chocolate sprinkler that I got down during the event earlier, just so it can like 2x the value of these carrots. And hey, wait, did that bunny just eat a shocked carrot for only 27 shekels? Okay, wait, I'm gonna go ahead and place this down. Then I need to check that out, because I cannot have him eating shocked carrots for only 27 shekels. Okay, I'm watching you, bunny. Okay, which carrot will you eat? Not the big one. I'm warning you. Okay, interesting. I'm assuming they would have taken that into consideration when making the bunny though. Like that they would count the mutations on the plants towards the value. The most shekels I've gotten from him though is like 50 though, so I'm kind of worried that it doesn't. Okay, and it looks like he's going for a shocked carrot. Okay, yeah, I think he might definitely be glitched because literally all these carrots like have a mutation on them. It might not be the best mutation like these middle ones. It's just windstruck, drenched, and then like shocked. But like they should be selling for more than 27 shekels or for more than 30. Okay, yeah, I'm giving this rabbit one more chance. If it doesn't pick up a carrot worth more than 27 shekels. Okay, yeah, look at that. What? He literally just ate a shocked carrot and it only gave me 52 shekels. Wait a minute. You're getting picked up. Okay, let's just pick up a random shocked carrot. And then how much is this worth? Yeah, look, 1,800. Wait, that stinks. The bunny doesn't count the mutations on it. Okay, well, I guess I'm glad I figured this out sooner than later. Let's go ahead and sell my inventory. And then I'm also going to go ahead and sell this bunny. He's useless. That's an easy way to lose 43,000 shekels. Anyways, let's get back to grinding and I'll be back when I get some more mutations stacked onto all these carrots. Yo, and I was just grinding seeds out and look at this. They added a new weather event that's so strong it literally pushes you back. That's insane. Gale, super high windstruck fruit chance. Wait, Loki, let's plant some of these carrots down quick. That's like a free 2x right there. Bro, no! It's as soon as I start planting stuff down. Oh, wait, we finally got a rainbow one though. I've planted down hundreds of carrots and that's my first rainbow one. Okay, I need this to get struck by lightning. If that one gold one was worth 60k when it was struck by lightning, imagine this one. That's like easily a couple 100,000. Okay, and wait, I've been like on and off placing down the seeds that I've been getting, but I just realized there's a good amount of carrots that already have the shock mutation along with the other common mutations like windstruck and wet. And I was just thinking, if another thunderstorm were to happen, the chances of these carrots that have shock being hit again aren't that low. And if that does happen, that means a whole lightning storm could be wasted. And with how rare they are, that's the last thing I want happening. So I was thinking, I'm actually gonna go ahead and pick all these shocked carrots up. Ooh, and we even have a wet, windstruck, shocked, and aurora carrot. I'm gonna be testing that one out separately. But anyways, as I was saying, let's go ahead and pick up all these shocked carrots. Then let's go ahead and replace them with normal carrots. Ooh, and look at that. We got another massive carrot. Anyways, with that being said though, let's go ahead and sell all these carrots. And I'm guessing these have to be worth at least 261,000. Come on, Steven, please. 222,000. Okay. Not too shabby if I do say so myself. Oh, and wait, I just realized I should have brought in my main account so I could have gotten the friend bonus. No. Anyways, let's go ahead and see how much this sells for. We got a wet, windstruck, shocked, aurora carrot. Bro, imagine if this was like on the big carrot. How much is this worth, Steven? 5,900? Huh. I low-key thought that would be worth a lot more. I can't even lie. Anyways, and I was low-key thinking, we literally just need one more thunderstorm and we should be able to get to 1 million. We're already 42% of the way there. So I've like low-key been cooking. Oh, and yeah, I almost forgot the seed shop just restocked. Yo! Wait, a stock of 25? I'm pretty sure that's the first time I've gotten a full stock and I've been doing this literally all day. Give me every single one of those carrots, please. And I'll just go ahead and place those down right here. And then from now on, any more carrots that I get, I'll be placing in the other lots for just in case, like if a lightning were to strike here, like that would be another waste of a lightning bolt. And since shocked is an 100x multiplier, I literally can't afford to miss that. With that prep work out of the way though, I could now get back to grinding in peace, knowing I'll be making the most out of every weather event. Okay, and chat, we got a small problem. I was just planting my carrot seeds as one does, and look at this. I reached the max plant limit. I didn't even know there was one. So I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up all these carrots that I just planted and then sell them for small profits just because something is better than nothing. 1,000, nice, not bad. Oh yeah, also the sky merchant arrived, but like there's no way I can afford any of this. 50 million and 12 million? I'm not even a half a million yet. Oh, and yeah, we also got another rainbow carrot carrot, but look at it. It's literally the smallest carrot I've ever seen. Yo, and wait, I was literally about to plant these carrots back down, and look at that. We got blood moon event. Okay, wait, let's plant these down quick. Okay, and after a bit of testing, the bloodlet mutation is kind of mid, if I'm being honest. Also, I was thinking, since I can't plant any more carrots down, I'm gonna go ahead and remove these carrots that have mediocre mutations and then replace them with new carrots to hopefully get one of the base mutations, such as rainbow, gold, or even big. Yes, just like that. We literally just got another gold one. That's literally so good. And I'm gonna just go ahead and sell all those carrots that I just cycled. Oh, and wait, I almost forgot, but my bee egg is done. Come on, queen bee. Bear bee! Yo, I love bear bees. Look at them. They just look so cute. Anyways, I'm pretty sure this guy can apply honey glaze to my carrots, which is like a 5x multiplier if I'm not mistaken. And I've literally been doing this all day, so it's nighttime IRL now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sell my carrots one last time. And then I'm gonna just AFK overnight. Okay, and a whole night of AFK and later, I think we've done it. Look at this. We literally got Aurora on the huge carrot. And I searched it up and Aurora is actually an 89 multiplier. So, let's go ahead and pick this smaller one up. And then how much does it sell for? It's 0.83 kgs. It's literally just Aurora, Windstruck, and then Wet. I want to sell this. 16,000 for a single carrot is crazy. Oh, and before I pick this big one up, I went ahead and bought the burnt mutation spray from the summer shop with those summer coins that I earned. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this onto this big carrot. And yo, that looks sick. I can't even lie. Okay, so now how much will this single carrot sell for? Wet, Windstruck, burnt, and Aurora. 24,000. Okay, yeah, I know what I gotta do. Also, look at this. The shock hit exactly where I wanted it to hit. Unfortunately, it didn't hit these golden ones though. Anyways, what I gotta do is go ahead and apply this burnt mutation spray onto the huge carrots that already have other mutations on them. And then I have one more, and I think I'll apply it onto this rainbow carrot. And yup, so now let's just go ahead and pick up all the carrots and full inventory. I gotta go ahead and sell them. 316,000 for literally like half a lot of carrots. Okay, and yeah, let's just go ahead and continue picking up all the carrots until I have them all sold. And here we are, a brand new account. We currently have nothing but 20 shekels and a dream. But make sure to stick around till later because things get crazy. And with that being said, since I literally have nothing, let's just say I'm gonna have to pull out the old credit card to get all the new seeds. Okay, and just like that, we got one of every seed. We got a Fioha seed, a Laquat seed, a prickly pear seed, a bell pepper seed, a kiwi seed, a pineapple seed, a banana seed, an avocado seed, and finally a green apple seed. Also, I don't know why, but these seeds were taxed and I spent 5,000 Robux on them. Like, why are they so expensive? Also, I didn't get the cauliflower seed just because I'm not gonna spend 150 Robux on something that costs 1,000 shekels. So I'll just get that later on when I get some more shekels. With that being said, let's go ahead and start planting these bad boys down, and each of them is gonna get their own plot. So we got the green apple seed, the avocado seed, the banana seed, and then I'm gonna be saving the back 2 slots for the most expensive seeds, the Fioha and then the Laquat. I still don't know how you pronounce those. Anyways, let's go ahead and place the pineapple seed down, the kiwi seed down, the bell pepper seed down, which I'm actually going to go ahead and place in this corner because I kind of did my math wrong and I'm going to have an extra seed. And then I'll place the prickly pear seed right there. And then finally for the 2 most expensive ones, the Fioha and then the Laquat. And there we go. We got all our brand new seeds planted. So now we just got to wait for all them to grow. Okay, and I just searched it up and apparently this is pronounced Fioha and then Loqua. So that's good to know. And then everything else like is really easy to pronounce. Anyways, with that being said, I need these seeds to grow quicker. I'm gonna miss the harvest event. There's literally like a minute left of it. No. Also, besides these new summer fruits, I can't even do nothing. So it's not like I could go to the shop and start buying carrots to start farming up my shekels. Like I'm literally stuck here waiting. Oh wait, this pineapple is already 50% grown. And that's honestly a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. Kiwi's only 2%. Yeah, that's going to take a while. Prickly pear 6, kiwi 2. Yeah, that one's only 2% grown. Yeah, these are going to take a while. I need to get some watering cans ASAP. Okay, yeah, for now though, let's go AFK for a bit and then I'll be back once these seeds grow. Okay, and it looks like my pineapple is already fully grown, so let's go ahead and collect that. And yo, lucky harvest first try is crazy. Let's go ahead and plant that bad boy down. And now let's go ahead and see how much this first fruit will sell for. 3,000 already. Okay, that's not bad. That should actually be enough to buy the cauliflower seed if it's in stock. It is not though. That's all right though. We only need to get like another 47,000, then I'll be able to afford a watering can. Also, this is what the new summer harvest event looks like. You have to get the summer fruits and then plop them in here. Oh, and there's a new NPC, Georgia. Work together and submit fruit during the summer harvest. More fruit means more rewards for everyone. Okay, so it's like a group event. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to join a new server when it comes time to do the summer harvest event. For now though, I can just spam farm my pineapples because apparently it looks like they grow pretty quickly, so that's nice. This bell pepper's like halfway done growing. Wow, only 6%. Feijoa, 4%. Banana, ooh, wait, that one's growing pretty quickly. And then these other ones are taking forever. Okay, and after like 20 minutes of grinding, we got quite a bit of pineapples. Also, looks like our banana tree finally got fully grown, meaning this is gonna go by a lot quicker now. And I actually wonder, how much do these bananas sell for? What's the smallest one I got? 1.15 kg. Oh no, 1.12. I want to sell this. How much is it worth? 1.8k. That's not that much if I'm being honest. Anyways, let's go ahead and sell my whole inventory and let's see how much I'll get. 33,000. Nice. Oh and yeah, also there's a rain event, so that'll help like my crops grow a lot faster. Anyways, back to grinding I go. Oh, and wait, my bell pepper tree is done. Wait a minute. How much is this worth? 11.18 kg. I want to sell this. Yo, 10,000. Wait a minute. If I also sell this pineapple, I now have enough to buy a watering can. There we go. And yo, wait. Is this a new egg? Mythical. I kind of want to buy that. No, if I want to buy that, I have to buy like using shekels. I can't be using Robux for everything. Anyways, let's go ahead and actually use this watering can on my prickly pear plant just because it's almost fully grown. So let's go ahead and spam that actually. And there we go. It was glitched out for a second, but like we're good. 100% fully grown. That's what I like to see. Okay, and yeah, things are already starting to speed up. I'm like this. Yo, and I was about to start grinding, but look at what just came in the shop. Another pineapple seed. Wait, why can't I buy it though? Oh, wait, I don't even have enough. And problem solved. So now for real this time, let's go ahead and do a bit of grinding. Yo, and after like another 5 minutes of grinding, look at that. We got our first prickly pear. Also, can I say that I love how this tree looks? I don't know, it just looks like very majestic almost. Yeah, I really like how this looks. And talking about stuff I like, how much is this worth? 13k, okay. Not bad at all. Let's go ahead and sell my inventory. And we're almost up to 50k again. Do they have the cauliflower seed? They do not. Okay, and yeah, there's nothing else I could buy from the new summer variant of plants. So I shall have to pass on that. On the bright side though, we got a couple more fruits like bananas, bell peppers, and a pineapple. So let's go ahead and sell them. Whoops, I got too far away. I want to sell my inventory. There's 11k. And with that, I could go ahead and buy another watering can. And there we go. Oh, so I just noticed there's a brand new gear item. The tanning mirror. Redirects sunbeams 10 times before being destroyed. That's pretty cool. But besides that, it doesn't look like there's anything new. So let's run back to my garden and my avocado and green apple tree are 30% grown. So I think I'll choose on my kiwi because if I'm not mistaken, kiwi is the same rarity as prickly pear. Yes. So it'll provide me a lot more shekels than the green apple and then the avocado plant. So let's go ahead and spam this. And once again, I gotta go grind for a bit. Okay, and yo, wait, I think this is a new event. The windy event. Higher windstruck fruit chance. I don't know if I'm tripping or not, but like I've never seen that before. It has to be a new event. Let's actually go ahead and let one of these pineapples like stay fully grown and hopefully I'll get that windstruck. Okay, now unfortunately, it does not look like we got any windstruck items. Oh, yes, we did. Wait, we got a pineapple. Oh, wait, that's actually perfect. Okay, so this windstruck pineapple at 2.8 kgs is worth 3.6k. And I got another pineapple that's 2.7 kg, so like pretty much the exact same weight. How much is this worth? 1.8. Okay, so like almost doubles it. Okay, that's good to know. Let's go ahead and sell my inventory. Hey, and it looks like we already got some visitors to our farm. We got Yummy or... What does that say? Yuwu? Anyways, we do also have enough shekels to get another watering can. So let's go ahead and do that. Run back to my garden. And I'm trying to think. Do I want the Feowa first or the Laquat? The Laquat's growing a lot quicker. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that one. Come on, grow up big and strong so you can make me 100 M's. And we got our first like. Let's go. Yo, on the way, yes, I've been needing the cauliflower seed. Let's actually go ahead and buy 4 of those bad boys. There's nothing else in stock though, so that's a bummer. On the bright side though, we finally got the final seed that I've been needing. And let's go ahead and plant one in each of these corners just to make it look aesthetic. Okay, and yeah, till I get a good amount of shekels, this is just going to be a pretty slow grind. Since I do have a plan to get all the way to 100 million, but to do so, I first need a couple 100,000 or a million shekels. Also, the summer harvest event begins in 10 minutes. So instead of selling off all of these items, I think I'm going to check out what that's all about. Okay, and we've obtained a good amount of fruit, but like I'm kind of in a dead server right now. So I'm actually going to go ahead and server hop till I find a good one just so I can get the max rewards. Also, future me here, I just want to let you know that if you're watching this video within the first few weeks of it being uploaded, you still have a chance of being like a super OG. I literally have 0 subs right now and I'm trying to beeline it to 1,000 subscribers. So if you want to be able to say you were a true OG, make sure to subscribe. Thanks again, and let's get back to the video. Okay, and yeah, yo, this server is looking promising already. We got someone with 75 billion and right on time too. The summer harvest just began. Let me ask them though, are y'all gonna farm the summer harvest? And let's see what they say. Hopefully they are, because I'm trying to get like the max rewards for this, and I got like a whole lot of plants to put in too, so like I could be of a lot of help. Ooh, wait, we got a wet bell pepper. On second thoughts, I don't think I'm gonna give them that one. Let's go ahead and sell that. 18k, not bad. Anyways, let's go ahead and toss in some fruit and see what happens. Like, does it fill up? It does. Oh, that's so cool. Oops, I just put prickly pear in there. Those are super expensive. Okay, well, and I might as well go ahead and just like toss everything in there. Actually, I'll toss everything except like the most expensive one. So like I'll just toss all my pineapples in there. Okay, and yeah, I'm like really excited to see what happens if I'm being honest. Also, it doesn't really look like these guys are farming anything, so that's a bit unfortunate. Like I'm the only one putting fruits into there. And let's low-key go ahead and place a sprinkler down to help these pineapples grow faster. Ooh, and wait, this is gonna be a lot of shekels down the drain, but if I put in a wet bell pepper, how much points will I get? 5. Okay, yeah, I think the best ones to input into that are honestly just bananas. Those give you 4, and like I can just infinitely farm them off this tree, off the banana tree. So they should be like very easy to farm up. What about prickly pear? How much does that give me? 5. Yeah, those aren't worth it. Also, we're up to 200 points. I'm excited to see what type of stuff I'll get. Okay, and I have like 7 seconds left. This is gonna be the last round I'm gonna be able to get in. Come on, any more pineapples quickly? Okay, yeah, no. Let's see what we get though. Honey rewarded. That's seriously all we got? For 200 points, all we got was honey. How much did we get at least? Like, at least tell me it was a lot. 10. Okay, yeah, I should really get back to focusing on making shekels. Those 100 million aren't going to make themselves. Let's low-key just grind out all these fruits and stuff for about an hour, and then we'll see how much shekels we'll get. Okay, I've just been grinding, and that was a really long nighttime event. Like, I got moonlit on so much items, and look what I also got. A rainbow bell pepper, and it also has moonlit on it, so that's gonna be worth several million if I could get a shocked enchantment on it, or shocked mutation. Oh yeah, also look at this, my kiwi tree is almost fully grown, so let's actually go ahead and buy some watering cans so I can fully grow that. I want to see how big the kiwis will get and how cool they'll look. And was that enough? No, only 87%. That's a bummer. Anyways, let's go ahead and sell my inventory, and 40,000, not too shabby. You know what, low-key, I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up this bell pepper. Like, it's just a bell pepper. If I'm being honest, I want like the really good mutation on the La Croix and then the other seed, which I can't remember the name of. Anyways, let's go ahead and sell this. And how much is it worth? Almost a million. Okay, well, with that, we're officially 1% of the way to getting 100 million shekels. Now I only have to do this 100 more times. Let's go. Luckily, when my La Croix tree and then my Feowa tree grows up, like that should speed up the process by a whole lot. But for now, it's literally just the slow grind. Oh, and wait, actually, I'm pretty sure the gear shop just reset. There should be more watering cans in it. Oh, never mind. I gotta wait another minute. Also, I think now's a good time to reveal my plan on how I'm gonna get 100 million shekels. So pretty much, I'm gonna wait for my Feowa and La Croix tree to get fully maxed out. Like, I need them to grow to their maximum size. rise. And then I'm gonna be doing the sprinkler method. And then after I do that, I'm gonna be AFKing for a while so it could get a bunch of mutations from events such as this one. Right now we got the heat wave, higher sun-dried fruit chance. And then finally after that happens, I'm gonna be picking the biggest seed, and then I'm gonna use the new crafting mechanic to buy a cleaning spray which costs 15 million, which is why I need so much shekels. And then using that, I'm gonna be buying the mutation shock spray, which costs 1,000,000 shekels, a lightning rod, and then a cleaning spray. So I need to be on the lookout for whenever a lightning rod comes in stock. I'll buy it instantly. Wait, there's no lightning rod? Wait, do you have to craft it now? Oh, you do. Okay, so they took the lightning rod out of the shop. Now you need to craft it using a basic sprinkler, an advanced sprinkler, and then finally a godly sprinkler. Okay, the only thing I'm actually missing now is the godly sprinkler then, and I'll be able to craft it. So I need to make sure when that comes in stock, I buy that too. Also, to actually do the sprinkler method properly, I'm also gonna need a master sprinkler, which is like super rare. So hopefully that'll come in stock soon. For now though, let's go ahead and get my watering can, go back to the garden, and my laquat tree should be fully grown after this. Bruh, I didn't move a single percent. Oh no, there it goes. I don't know why, but it's like delayed sometimes. And now the only thing I could really actually do is go ahead and get back to grinding, because when that master sprinkler comes in stock, I need to be able to buy it, and it's worth 10 million shekels. So like, I still need to 10 times my current net worth, which isn't going to be easy. And there's another bell pepper seed in stock. Yes, please give me that. Okay, and it hasn't even been long since we started grinding, but look at this. We finally got a master, or no, godly sprinkler in stock. So that means we could go ahead and use the new crafting mechanics to make a lightning rod. So let's go ahead and get one of each of the sprinklers, take the godly one, the advanced sprinkler, and finally the basic one, and then take pretty much all my shekels. And just like that, we're reset back to like pretty much 0. Oh yeah, also my kiwi tree finally got done. Look at it. And it looks really sick if I'm being honest. I really like the colors of it. Like it has a really nice vibrant green. Okay, yeah, like for real though, back to grinding. I'll be back when my Feowa tree fully grows. Okay, and there we go. After a mix of using watering cans, AFKing, and then just farming, my Feowa is pretty much done growing. So now... Oh, wait. We got our first laquat. How much will that sell for? It's windstruck too, so let's check this out. I want to sell this. 14K. Wait, that's low-key bad. For like one of the most expensive new plants, 14K is kind of underwhelming if I'm being honest. Let's hope this Feowa produces a lot better fruit. And that reminds me, let's actually go ahead and sell my whole inventory once again. And 184K, okay, not bad. And my lightning rod is also done crafting, so let's go ahead and pick that up. And now, do you have any godly sprinklers? I really need some. No, that is very unfortunate. Anyways, so for now, I think I'm just gonna have to go ahead and farm all these crops up until I get a godly sprinkler in stock. Okay, now I've been waiting for like an hour and a half at this point, and the godly sprinkler still hasn't come into stock. So what I think I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm just gonna spend 149 Robux for it, since either way I have like 300 or 400 extra from earlier when I bought all the seeds. Oh yeah, and to also properly do the sprinkler method, I'm also gonna go ahead and buy a master sprinkler, because you need one of those too. And this is like the only other time I'll use Robux. Besides this, I will not be using Robux. Anyways, with that being said, we also got quite a bit of golden mutations. I wonder if they made them more common, because look at this. We got a golden bell pepper, another golden bell pepper, we got a golden banana, and then we also got a rainbow bell pepper. So like I've been getting some insanely good mutations. With that being said, I almost forgot, but I also need to go ahead and get a trowel. So let's go ahead and sell my inventory, and then let's go ahead and buy it. And the reason I needed to buy the trowel was so I could move like all the more expensive plants right next to each other. So let's go ahead and use a trowel on this Vallejo tree. Then let's also go ahead and use it on my bell pepper plants. And then I might as well also go ahead and move all my other plants that grow fruit next to the other ones. Okay, so now what I'm actually going to go ahead and do is the sprinkler method, which pretty much, if you didn't know, you place one of each sprinklers down, which includes a master one, a godly one, an advanced sprinkler, and last but not least, a basic sprinkler. And there we go. Now that we got all those down, I need to go ahead and pick up all these fruits just so the plants can regrow new fruit, but this time with all the sprinkler effects active. And now the final thing I gotta do is log out and come back in about an hour. And yo, look at this. Bro, the sprinkler method still works. Look at these huge pieces of fruit. Look at this gold flail, huh? Holy, these things are massive. Okay, and yeah, this is where stuff really starts picking up. Oh, look at that bell pepper. All these fruits are huge. Oh, even this avocado seeds got pretty big. Look at them. Okay, well, anyways, now that we got the humongous fruit, all that's left now is the mutations, and this is where you really make the money. So with that being said, all I gotta do now is AFK here for a long time until all these fruits and peppers and whatnot get loads of mutations stacked on top of them. And thanks to the power of editing magic, I could literally just jump towards that time. And we're back. I've been AFKing for pretty much all day at this point, so now I'm trying to figure out if I need to AFK overnight or not. Oh yeah, also, before I forget, before I left earlier, I went ahead and sold my inventory and I got like an extra 900k shekels, so that's where those came from. Oh yeah, and I also ended up placing the lightning rod that I had because there was a lightning event, and as you can see, it paid off. But anyways, with that being said, I need to figure out if this is enough to get 100 million shekels, because there is a lot of mutations, but like, is there 100 million shekels worth? So to figure that out, I'm actually first gonna go ahead and start by farming all these smaller seeds, and then depending on how much those are worth, I should be able to figure out how much these big boys are worth. So with that being said, let's go ahead and pick all of these smaller seeds up. Come on, I need at least a couple million from here. 3.3 million. Oh, wait. If those smaller seeds were worth that much, imagine how much these bigger seeds will be. Okay, wait. Which one would be a good test subject? Low-key, this prickly pear. It has shocked, wet, and then windstruck. Yo. And this thing actually looks insane. It's literally bigger than me. You can't even see me. Okay, yeah, this is definitely worth several millions. I want to sell this. 19 million? Oh, wait. I knew it would be worth a lot, but not that much. Okay, yeah, no, we're doing this. Give me everything. And actually, I'm gonna leave a few big ones just in case I don't have enough. Like, I do not want to do the sprinkler glitch again. And more like I wouldn't be able to do the sprinkler glitch just because I don't have any more master sprinklers and I'm not wasting more Robux. But anyways, not gonna lie, I have some hope that this is way more than enough to get to 100 mil. Come on. And here we are. I now go by the name of Exotic Seed Pack Man 112. And as you can see, I got 25 of the brand new exotic seed packs. And even though I got that much, I'm only allowing myself to start with 5, but as I make more shekels, I'll allow myself to open more and more. So with that being said, let's go ahead and open up the first one. And if I'm being honest, I have no idea how good or bad they are, so this could either be very hard or very easy. And the first plant we got is a paradise petal though. And that seed actually looks really cool. It has a lot of texture. Anyways, with that being said, before I go ahead and plant anything down, I'm gonna be opening my 5 seed packs first. So here goes the second one, and come on, give me something good. Another paradise petal? Okay then. They do say 3rd time's the charm. Ooh, a horned dino shroom. That one's legendary. Okay, here we go. We got 2 more packs. Let's hope we get something good. A stone bite, and out of the last one, we're gonna get a firefly fern. Okay, and that's actually all the seed packs I can open up for now. So let's go ahead and start planting down my crops. We got 2 paradise petals, a horned dino shroom, and finally a firefly fern. And it looks like these paradise petals grow fairly quickly, so that's nice. Whoa, wait, this stone bite is already 10% grown. Yeah, that one grows really quick actually. Also, I really hope these are crops that I can harvest over and over again, or else I might be cooked. Also, like I said earlier, I really haven't looked like into any of these seeds at all, so I really don't know how good or bad they are. I don't even know all the different types of seeds you can get. You know, I should probably check that out now that I think about it. Okay, so we got this thingamabobber, this lily looking thing. I'm pretty sure this is actually the dino horn. This is like the bone boo, I think it is. I don't know what this is, and I don't know what this is. Oh wait, actually, I'm pretty sure in like the new crafting thing it shows, yes. Okay, so that first one's a stone bite, the paradise petal, horn dino shrew, bone boo, firefly fern, and then frostlight. Oh, okay, wait, we already got the stone bite, the the horned dino shroom, the firefly fern, and then the only ones we're missing is the paradise petal, the bone boo, and then the phosphite then. Or actually, wait, no, I already got the paradise petal, didn't I? Yes. So the only ones I haven't gotten so far is the bone boo, and then that final one that looks like a stadium lights thing. Okay, yeah, with that being said though, all I gotta do now is go ahead and wait for all these to finish growing. Okay, and it looks like our first flower finished growing, the stone bite. Let's go ahead and pick it up, and it was a one-time harvest. Okay, that's an issue. Let's hope it sells for a lot at least then. I want to sell my inventory. 55,000. Oh, okay. I'm actually surprised that it sells for that much. Okay, and well, with that, we are 55% of the way to our first milestone and being able to open another 5 packs. So that's good. And it looks like these paradise petals are getting pretty close to fully grown, so that's also nice. This firefly fern and this horned dino shroom on the other hand though are barely at 11%, so those are gonna take a while. Okay, and it looks like this paradise petal is finally done. Also, unlike the last one I just harvested, this one actually looks like a multi-harvestable crop. So that's good. And yes, it is. We got a paradise petal that's 2.42 kgs. And it looked like the smallest one out of the bunch. So let's hope this is good. 22,000. Yo! Wait, that's actually really good. Wait, these new plants are low-key a lot better than I thought they were gonna be. Like, I'm worried about hit the first milestone to get a whole nother 5 seed packs. Selling this one should low-key do it now that I think about it. Yeah, look at that, 34,000. And just like that, we've reached the 6-figure mark. Let's go. Meaning we get another 5 exotic ancient seed packs. Let's hope we get the fossilite. Okay, here goes the first roll. Come on, fossilite, please. Another horned dino shroom. That's the one that's literally only 25% grown, so I don't know if that's good or not. Here goes another roll, though. Come on, fossilite, please. Another stone bite. That was the worst one since it wasn't reharvestable. Paradise petal, stone bite, and here goes the last one. Another paradise petal. Well, that was some pretty bad rolls. I'm still obviously going to go ahead and plant them down though. So let's plant down the petals, the stone bites, and finally the horned dino shroom seed. And I'll place that one in its own lot, might as well. So now I guess I just got to continuously farm all these paradise petals till I get to 1 million and unlock 5 more seed packs. Luckily though, they sell for a good amount though, so that's nice. Yeah, look at that, 62,000. Okay, yeah, this low-key shouldn't be too bad. And now that I actually have a bit of shekels to play around with though, I'm gonna go ahead and check out the gear shop. Where's the gear shop? Wait, why is it just missing? Wait, is it because I never did the tutorial? Oh, I do have to do the tutorial. Okay, guys, I wasn't supposed to be buying normal gear stuff, but I kind of have to unlock the gear shop. Wait, maybe not? Okay, wait, maybe I don't? Okay, it's literally just 10 shekels. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it, because I do not know why the gear shop is not there. Okay, and then let's just plant it down. And then will that make the gear shop come back? Okay, yeah, unfortunately, I guess I did have to do the tutorial. The gear shop still isn't there though, which is a bit worrying. Okay, here, let's try resetting actually. Huh, the gear shop's there now. That was so weird. Also, before anyone says anything about me buying that carrot, I literally profited 10 shekels. That's like 0.0000000000001% of the way to 1 billion. So like, it really doesn't matter. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out the gear shop. Let's hope it has some good sprinklers or something. Show me the gear shop, please. We got watering cans, trowel, and then no sprinklers. I guess I will go ahead and buy the watering can so I can go ahead and water those dino shrooms. Also, I figured out the strat for the watering can. You literally just place 1 plop of water down, then you wait a few seconds for it to like have a growth spurt. Yeah, just like that. And look at that. And then you just repeat the process. Also, it looks like my stone bite finished growing, so let's go ahead and pick that up. And same with these paradise petals. Might as well go ahead and pick them up as soon as they become available. And yeah, now that we got those picked up though, we can continue watering the dino shroom. Oh, and actually, I forgot I had this, the firefly fern. Let's also go ahead and water that. Also, this is one unique looking flower. What is it even gonna look like when it's fully grown? Also, I know we're having a bit of a slow start, but trust me, things get crazy real fast. Oh, and man, we were so close, 79%. The gear shop did just reset this, so I could go ahead and check that out. Before I do that though, let's go ahead and pick up all these plants that are finished growing, sell them to get a bit more shekels, and there we go, we're up to 200,000. So now we can go waste some cash at the gear shop. So let's go ahead and buy 2 watering cans, and then there is no sprinklers in stock, unfortunately. And while I'm here, I am also going to go ahead and buy one of these common eggs, and you'll see why here in a bit. But for now, let's go ahead and place it down, and then let's continue watering this dino shroom. And now that I think about it, I also need to buy a trowel next time I go back to the gear shop. It's like kind of annoying just seeing all these plants close together. Anyways, with that being said, let's just go ahead and finish watering up all these plants until they're fully grown. And there we go. I didn't have enough watering cans to get this second dino shroom fully grown, but we did have enough for this first dino shroom and then this firefly fern. Also, looks like the actual mushroom plant of the dino shroom grows pretty quickly too. Look at it. I wonder how much that plant will sell for. Also, the seed shop did just restock, so I am gonna go ahead and check that out. I need one of each sprinklers for something I want to do later on. And unfortunately, we still haven't gotten a single sprinkler in stock. What is that luck? Okay, well anyway, let's go back to my garden, and then I'm gonna go ahead and farm up all these paradise petals so they can start growing more. Also, low-key, this plant is very good. It grows a lot of paradise petals, and then each one goes for like, what was it again? I think 30,000? Yeah, look at that. They all sell for like 20 to 30,000. And since one singular crop grows a lot, that's actually a very solid plant. With that being said though, let's see if this dino shroom or this firefly fern can beat it. Also, we haven't gotten any weather events at all, so like that's kind of weird. Anyways, for now, I guess all I can really go ahead and do is continuously farm out all these plants until I get to 1,000,000 shekels so I can unlock the next 5 seed packs. So we might as well just go ahead and do that. Ooh, okay, and I was just farming my paradise petals as one does, and look at this. The horned dino shroom finally finished growing, and this thing low-key took a while to grow, so it better sell for a lot. Let's go ahead and harvest it, and then how much is this worth? I want to sell this. 77,000, okay. Wait, that's actually pretty good if I'm being honest. If I can manage to get like a gold or rainbow dino shroom, like we'd be making hundreds of millions pretty much instantly. Oh, and yeah, I almost forgot, but this firefly fern still hasn't like grown at all. That's crazy. At this rate, I'm gonna reach 1,000,000 shekels before it even finishes growing. Oh, and wait, actually, I almost forgot, but my common egg is ready. What will we get? Come on. A dog. Okay. And if I'm being honest, I don't really want a dog. There's actually an ulterior motive for the reason of getting this egg, and that's because with the new dino update, you can give your pets to this one scientist guy, and then he'll turn him into a dino egg. How does it work? I have no idea, but it works, so that's cool, I guess. Anyways, so now I just gotta wait an hour and I'll have a dino egg. And in the meantime, I can just grind all these paradise petals, which low-key, for them only being a rare plant, they're really good. They have like a base price of 20,000 shekels, and like they grow like 3 or 4 per bush, and they grow really quickly too, so that's nice. Oh, and wait, yes, this is perfect. We finally got a weather event. So instead of just instantly farming them up this time, I'm gonna let them cook for a bit. Ideally, I get wet on this horned dino shroom though, low-key. Oh, and wait, I just realized this other one still isn't finished growing. Let's actually go ahead and buy another watering can for it. Okay, and there we go. It's done growing. Also, this one is like tiny compared to the other one. That's all right though. Luckily, when it comes to the base of a plant, size really doesn't matter. The fruit on it can still become massive. Okay, and the storm just ended, and we literally only got 1 paradise petal with wet on it. That's crazy. I can't even lie. Anyways, I'm still gonna go ahead and farm every single one up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and sell my inventory. Yo! And wait, just like that, we've already passed 1,000,000. Ooh, and our firefly fern is done. Let's go ahead and pick that up too. How much will this sell for? Yo, that looks cool. Looks like a lantern almost. Come on, Steven. How much is this worth? 64,000. Yo! Besides the fact that it literally takes forever to grow, that's actually not bad. Okay, and now that we've passed 1,000,000 though, that means we get another 5 seed packs. So let's hope we get the fossilite, or bone boo would also be nice. Come on. Another paradise petal? Seriously? Like, they're good, but like, I already have so many of them. I don't want any more. Okay, come on. I'd rather have a paradise petal than a stone bite. Bro, I was so close to a rainbow. But another stone bite? That stinks. Bro, the fossilite was right there. I was literally 2 off, bro. Okay, here goes the last one. Ooh, a bone boo. That's actually not bad. And instead of just placing it down for that one, I'm actually gonna go ahead and wait till later. For now though, I will go ahead and place down these stone bites. And then I'll also go ahead and place down these paradise petals. And then the gear shop did just reset, so let's go ahead and see if I could get some sprinklers. And nope, apparently not a single sprinkler wants to come into stock. Okay then. And I'm not gonna lie, these plants are low-key really good. We're already up to 1.4 mil, and we've had like no mutations grown on the plants either. So like imagine when I actually start stacking mutations, I'm gonna be rolling in it. But anyways, with that being said, we still need like another 9 million shekels before we unlock the final 10 summer seed packs, meaning we gotta get to work. Also, look at this dino shroom. It's huge. I told you the size of like the main plant didn't matter at all. Okay, and this dino shroom is fully grown now. Let's actually go ahead and pick it up and see how much she'll sell for. Bro, you're actually trolling. A sandstorm happens the second after I pick it up. Man. Anyways, let's go ahead and check the value out. 134,000. Yeah, GG's, that would have been worth like 500k. Pretty sure the sandy mutation is like a 3x. Bro, like actually, what is that luck? Okay, and well, back to grinding I go though. We already have quite a bit of paradise petals though, so that's good at least. Also, for these stone bites, I'm not gonna bother picking them up until they get loads of mutations. Since they're like a one-time farm either way, there's no point of picking them up before they stack any. Okay, now I've only been farming this for like, I want to say 20 minutes, and I'm not gonna lie, these paradise petals are low-key crazy good. Look at how much I have already. Also, as you may or may not have noticed, but I have less shekels now, and that's because I finally got some sprinklers. I got 2 advanced and then 1 basic sprinklers. Oh, and yeah, to top all that off, we even got a gold paradise petal. Look at that. And if I really want to, I could go ahead, farm that right now, get that quick 20x multiplier, and make a quick 400,000 shekels. But I'm not going to be doing that. If lightning strikes that, that's instantly worth like 40 million shekels, not 400 mil, but still that 40 million shekels is insane. And with that being said, let's go ahead and pick up all these other paradise petals that don't have gold on them. Oh, and I guess I'll leave the sandy ones too, might as well. Then let's pick up this horned dino shroom, that's a huge one. And finally this firely fern. And then let's see how much more shekels I'll get. I'm guessing that I'll get like 2.3 million from my inventory, and I have a whole lot of like stuff, so this is doable. I'm not even gonna lie. Come on, Steven. 2.3 mil. 3.6? Sheesh. Bro, that was literally like only half an hour worth of farming with like next to no mutations. And we're already at 5 mil. These new ancient seeds are crazy. Also, keep in mind, even though 5 million seems like a lot of shekels for only 30 minutes of work, I'm only 0.5% of the way to a billion. So at this rate, it would literally take days of straight grinding. So I still have a whole lot of work to do. Oh, and also besides windy events, I really haven't had like any luck at all with mutations. Like I've literally only gotten windstruck, and that's pretty much it. But with that being said, let's go ahead and lock in for like another 30 minutes and then see how much more shekels I can get. I just need to double what I got right now, and I can finally open the last 10 seed packs. Okay, now I've just been grinding for like another 20 minutes, and look at this. We got one of the new mutations, clay, which if I'm not mistaken, I think is just like sandy plus rain mixed, or plus wet. And I wonder how much that sells for, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and try it out. I want to sell this. 90,000, okay. For a single small paradise petal, that's pretty good. Also, talking about paradise petals, look at this. We got a massive one. I'm low-key gonna go ahead and let that one cook. Like, I do not want to pick that one up. Also, another reason that I came back is because my dino egg finally finished. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up. And I'm not gonna go ahead and use it for anything just yet. I'm gonna save it for now. And with that being said, I did also think ahead. So I bought another common egg so I can hatch hatch it and then give it to the dino guy so I can get another dino egg. And there we go. The DNA machine has started. Oh, and yeah, I also managed to get some more sprinklers earlier, so that's nice. The only thing I'm missing now is a master and godly one. Also, while I'm still here, I'm gonna go ahead and purchase another common egg. So after this DNA finishes analyzing, I could go ahead and repeat the process. With that being said, though, let's go ahead and place the common egg down. And now I want to go ahead and see how much shekels I'll get from my full inventory. Will it get me to 10 mil? No, will not. Okay, we're super close. And now, instead of just like constantly farming them, I think I'm gonna give them a bit of time and see what type of mutations they get on them. And before I actually go AFK to let that happen, I'm gonna be buying 2 trowels and then moving all the planes together just in case, like, for if a lightning event happens. Okay, so it's been about an hour now, and I'm not gonna lie, we barely got any mutations. Like, we literally just got a couple windstruck and moonlit, and it looks like that's about it. Okay, so I think the plan will actually be to just pick up all the flowers, get myself to 10 million shekels, and then hope I get a better plant out of the last 10 seed packs. So with that being said, let's go ahead and pick up all these paradise petals, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up these stone bites too, might as well. Oh, and yeah, I can also go ahead and move these horned dino shrooms back to where they were. Let's move those there. Oh, and wait, actually, before I pick anything else up, a sandstorm literally just started. So let's hope we could get some of that on our dino shrooms or like a good plant. So while we wait for those to mutate, let's go ahead and sell my inventory of the plants that I just picked up. And another 1.5 mil. Nice. And there goes the sandstorm event. Oh, well, I'm just going to go ahead and pick up all these small petals. I'll leave the big one just because that one's worth like a lot more. And on second thoughts, I'm going to just go ahead and pick it up. It's making getting all the smaller ones a lot harder. Anyways, let's go ahead and sell my inventory, and that should put me over the 10 million mark. Yes, sir. So now that we got more than 10 million, that means we finally unlocked the last 10 seed packs. Come on, give me the fossilite, please. Bruh, paradise petal. Okay, it's all good. I still got another 9 tries. Bruh. Ooh, that one's all right. Brother, seriously? Again? Trash. Bro, we're down to our last 4. We might actually be cooked again. Ooh, that one's all right. Bruh. Man. Okay, well, we got absolutely cooked. This is going to be a slow journey to a billion. GG's only, I guess. Anyways, let's go ahead and place all these paradise petals down so they can start growing. And then I'm pretty sure I also have a watering can. Yes, I have 5 left. Let's go ahead and grow them a bit. Okay, well, anyways, let's go ahead and place down our other 2 firefly fern seeds. And I'm actually going to wait to place down these stone bite seeds till later. And with that being said, there really isn't much more that I can do right now besides just grinding out these paradise petals. Oh yeah, also, I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and place down one of my dinosaur eggs. I have plenty either way. I have one cooking over there, and then I got an extra one here. Also, they look sick. Look at that. They even got like a little dino skull on them. That's pretty cool. Anyways, and with that being said, let's just go ahead and lock in for a bit. Oh, yes. Wait, finally. Wait, I actually need a godly sprinkler. With that, I could now go ahead and craft a lightning rod. Wait, yes. So now when a thunderstorm comes around, I have like a pretty high chance of getting shocked fruit. Oh, that's actually about to make me so much shekels. Okay, so now I just need another godly and master sprinkler to come back into stock. Unfortunately, though, I currently do not have enough to get the master sprinkler. So that means I need to get back to grinding. Also, the reason I moved this one is because it has a gold one on it. So like when I'm spamming pickup, I don't accidentally want to pick up the gold one, because if this gold one gets shocked on it, like it'll be worth several hundred millions. But with that being said, let's actually go back to locking in. Okay, now I've literally only been grinding for like 40 minutes, I want to say, and we already got a max backpack, meaning it's time to go sell. And let me guess, 5.2 million shekels. 7.4, sheesh. We're officially 1.6% of the way there. At this rate, I'll just have to do what I just did like another 100 times. Let's go. Yeah, I really need that master sprinkler. Okay, and we just maxed our backpack space out again, and look at this. Look at how many gold plants we got. We got one of these firefly ferns to turn gold. Then we got 3 of the paradise petals. And well, we actually had 4, but I accidentally picked one up. No. Also, if this one would have gotten lightning on it, it would literally be worth 100 times 451,000. So it would literally be worth 450 million. Or no, 45 million. Bro, that's literally such a waste. But anyways, let's go ahead and sell my inventory, and I should be past 20 million now. Yes, sir. Holy, I got like 10 million from that. Nice. Anyways, and the gear shop did once again just restock, so let's go ahead and buy some sprinklers. Come on, have some good sprinklers for me. Just advanced? I'll take one of those actually. So now that puts me up to 2 godly, 3 basic, and then 3 advanced. Not too shabby. Oh yeah, I also went ahead and picked up my lightning rod already. And now before I get back to grinding, I also ended up putting all my dinosaur eggs down, since I just realized the thing that I wanted to do with them really wasn't worth it. So I'm not gonna do it. Pretty much what I was planning on doing was to make one of these amber mutation sprays, but then I realized it cost 1,000,000 shekels to make, and then you need to spend 15 million shekels to get a cleaning spray. And I searched it up, and the amber mutation is literally only a 10x, so like that's definitely not worth it. So with that being said, now I'm just hoping I get some cool useful dinos. And with all that out of the way, I think it's about time I get back to grinding all these plants out. Yo, and look at that, we got a golden firefly fern. So what I'm gonna go ahead and actually do is run back to the crafting section and then craft another lightning rod. So let's give them one of our godly sprinklers, one of our advanced sprinklers, and then finally one of our basic sprinklers. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm actually gonna go ahead and craft a shock spray. And yes, I'm gonna have to spend 15 million to actually buy the spray from the gear shop later, but that's all right. And the reason for that is because this firefly fern, once it's fully grown, has a base price of like 60,000 shekels, but you then multiply that 60,000 shekels by 20, which is the multiplier that gold gives, and we get 1.2 mil. And then if you multiply that 1.2 mil by the 100x multiplier that the lightning gives you, that's literally 120 million shekels. So like that's actually insane. And let's actually go ahead and use my trowel to move it, because let's just say I might have accidentally picked up another one of those gold petal flowers. Yeah, I need to stop fumbling the bag. Anyways, with that being said, though, let's go ahead and get my trowel out, and then let's move this bad boy right back here. And there we go. Now the chances of picking it up by accident should be a lot less, because like when I'm on this side of the garden, I'm like extremely careful just because of all my gold plants. Okay, yeah, with that being said though, let's actually get back to grinding, and I'll be back after that lightning rod finishes crafting. Yo, and yes, wait, a lightning storm finally happened. Okay, wait. I need to get my trowel quick. No. Wait, yes plus no. Bro, good thing I placed my lightning rod there. I literally just placed that down like a minute ago. Okay, wait, let's go ahead and move all these other things though. And bro, I was too late to get like all my other fruits down, so that's like a huge bummer. Okay, anyways, before this lightning storm ends though, let's go ahead and sell my inventory. And bruh, did another lightning just get redirected over here? It did. No. Okay, wait, let's go ahead and pick all these fruits up quickly. And that's exactly why I wanted to pick them up quickly. There goes my lightning rod. Bro, and I didn't even get any lightning on these horned dino shrooms. Those things have a base of like 100,000, so that would have been 10 million per. Okay, wait. Before this lightning storm ends though, let's go ahead and buy another trowel so I can like move stuff around next time without having to like worry about coming to the gear shop. And let's actually buy 3. Also, I just realized on the bright side, now that I got shocked on all these items, I don't got to worry about spending the 15 million shekels to buy like the spray. Yeah, the cleaning spray. Also, look at how sick this looks. It literally looks insane. And yes, wait. Lightning struck this other plot of fruit too. Oh, let's go. That was low-key a crazy good lightning storm. It literally hit everything. Bro, look at how much shocked items we have. Literally everything in my inventory is shocked. Oh, wait. This was gonna sell for so much. Windstruck, shocked, moonlit, wet, gold. Okay, how much will this one sell for? 46 mil? Sheesh. Okay, low-key, what are the chances we get to 1 billion shekels with just the fruits in my inventory? Okay, well, here goes the moment of truth. I want to sell my inventory. 750 million is insane. Wait, these new ancient fruits are actually so good. Like, I genuinely thought that would only get me a couple hundred mil, but 750 mil? That's actually bananas. Oh, and look at that. We still got another firefly fern that's shocked. Okay, well, let's go ahead and pick up all of these shocked fruits just because, like, they won't be worth much without a base mutation, such as rainbow or gold. But anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and sell our inventory one last time before we get back to grinding. Come on. 45 million. Okay, I can't complain. Like, we already got crazy lucky with that thunderstorm. And now, before I go back to grinding, I'm actually gonna go ahead and make one of those lightning mutated sprays. So let's go ahead and spend 15 million of my hard-earned shekels on the cleaning spray. Then let's go ahead and craft the mutation spray shocked. Let's go ahead and submit one of those. And then let's also submit my lightning rod and 1,000,000 shekels. And now, before this gets done, my main goal is to get another gold firefly fern, because they have a base value of like around 60k, I think it was. So times that by 20, it's 1.2 mil, and then times 100, that's 120 mil, meaning it would get me all the way to pretty much the 1,000,000,000 shekels that I need. Oh, and yeah, also, remember what I said earlier about the dinosaur eggs, that what I wanted to do wasn't efficient? Well, now that I have the cleaning spray, it's not too inefficient to do. So let's go ahead and craft this mutation amber spray. Let's submit a cleaning spray, and then I can submit that last dinosaur egg that I have no use for. And nice, that was only 100,000 shekels. That's not too shabby, especially for a 10x multiplier. Okay, yeah, as I was saying though, the only thing I need now is to get a gold mutation on one of these firefly ferns, and I should have the 1,000,000,000. Okay, and there we go. My shock spray literally just finished crafting. So now I'm trying to think if I want to do the sprinkler method or not, since I haven't really been getting lucky with any more golden flowers anymore. Like, I literally got one golden firefly fern, but look at it, it's kind of like tiny, so like I don't even think it's worth it. Anyways, and yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I will go ahead and do the sprinkler method. I unfortunately haven't managed to get a master sprinkler in stock, but like, it should still work well enough without it. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get my trowel this plant over here as close as possible. And now let's go ahead and place down all my sprinklers, which includes a godly one, an advanced one, and finally a basic sprinkler. And now I gotta go ahead and pick all these plants up quick. Okay, and there we go. Now that I got all the plants picked up, all I gotta do now is leave and come back in like half an hour. Okay, we're back, and I kind of just realized that I never placed the bone boot down, so if I place it down before the flashbang, will it, like, grow? Holy. Wait, and it did grow. I'm low-key surprised that worked, but that's not what I was saying. Holy. Look at these huge plants. Oh, we even got a rainbow one. Also, this bone boo looks absolutely insane. Okay, wait, before I mess with anything of that, bruh, I just picked this up on accident. How much is this even worth? 2 mil? Wait, I might have just trolled. This with the mutation spray would have gotten me up to over 1,000,000,000. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and sell my inventory, and then that's 4 mil. And now, before I do anything else, I need to go ahead and clear this garden up because I like can't do anything. Okay, and there we go. Everything's pretty clean now. And I was just thinking, after a lot of thought, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and put the shock mutation spray onto this rainbow petal. And the reason for that is because like the rainbow is like a base multiplier, so it's worth 50 times more than like any of the other petals. And then I'm also gonna go ahead and get my amber spray and put it on the rainbow one. And yo, wait, that looks sick. Anyways, here goes a moment of truth though. Is this worth 132 million? Come on, please. And today I'm gonna be attempting to make 100 million using nothing but carrots. Will I succeed? Is it even possible? Well, there's only one way to find out. And here we are. My new name is Carrotman6090 because I couldn't remove the zeros. And as you can see, we got literally nothing. So we might as well go ahead and get straight into it. Let's run to the seed shop and buy our first 2 carrots because that's all we can afford. Then let's go plant them down. And bruh, do you really think I'm gonna plant them down right here? So now let's wait for them to grow. And a golden carrot first try is actually insane. Wait, like I've actually never seen that happen. What? Okay, wait, I'm actually gonna save that one. But let's go ahead and pick up this other carrot, sell it. And just like that, we've made our first bit of progress. So let's go ahead and buy some more carrots. Plant them down. And another golden one? Bro, like you actually can't make this up. What is this luck? Oh, wait, that's actually insane. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and sell my other carrot. And another 18 shekels. But then let's once again go ahead and buy some more carrots. Plant them down. And the thing that I like about carrots is that even though they have a really low sell price, they grow really fast. So at least they got that going for them, you know? But anyways, let's go ahead and sell these carrots once more. And just like that, I can finally buy more than 2 carrot seeds. Bro, and another golden one? Like, what is actually that luck? I've planted like a total of like 10 carrots down, I think, and I've gotten 3 golden ones. Like, what? Okay, wait, before the seed shop resets, let's go ahead and sell my inventory. 92 shekels, not too bad. So now with that, I can go ahead and buy 9 carrots this time. So let's plant those down. And with that being said, while I wait for those to grow, I think now is a good time to mention that as I reach certain shekel milestones, I'll be getting new items that will help me in my journey to making 100 million shekels. But with that being said, our carrots are done, so let's go ahead and pick them all up, sell my inventory, and I'm guessing 97. 202! Yo, wait, I was way off. And now let's quickly go ahead and buy a bunch of carrots before they restock. Nice! Oh, and the stock of 25 after getting a stock of 10 in 2 seconds is crazy good. Well, let's go ahead and continue buying some until I'm out of shekels. And now let's plant them all down. Also, I'm still surprised that I've already gotten 3 golden carrots. Like, what are the chances of that? Make that 4 golden carrots. Bro, what is actually going on? This might, like, actually be the luckiest start ever. Okay, let's make sure to not pick up the golden one on accident. Okay, there we go. So now, once again, we can sell our inventory. Buy more carrots, plant them up in a different lot this time so I don't accidentally pick up the gold ones. And I'm not gonna lie, we're making some crazy fast progress. Like, we've already almost reached the first milestone. Well, I guess not yet. Let's go ahead and first sell these carrots and then we'll be close. Yeah, look at that, another 420. And just like that, we're 264 shekels off from being able to get our first bunny. So let's buy a few more carrots and never mind. The seed shop still hasn't restocked. And now this is the fun part. Now that we have a good amount of shekels, every single time we buy a few carrots, we have to wait several minutes for the seed shop to reset. So that's not gonna be fun. And a stock of 25, that's what I like to see. Let's go ahead and buy them out, then plant them all up. And imagine I get another golden one. That would be crazy. Bro, I guess it wouldn't be that crazy now, would it? Bro, like, what is actually going on? We just started this challenge and we already have 5 golden carrots? That's actually insane. I'm starting to run out of lots. Like, each lot has its own golden carrot now. Like, what? But anyways, let's go ahead and plant down these last 19 carrot seeds. Pick them all up because we surprisingly didn't get a gold one this time. And yeah, just saying that out loud is crazy. But anyways, now I can go ahead and sell my inventory. Oh, and yeah, I forgot to mention this earlier, but I'm only giving myself 24 hours to complete this challenge. And if I don't manage to complete it in that time, I'm gonna have to delete one of my only raccoons by selling it to Steven. So yeah, we better lock in. And just like that, we've reached our first milestone already. Let's go. So that means we get a bunny. But as you can see, I don't got no bunnies here. Meaning, we're gonna have to spend some Robux, unfortunately. And just like that, we got our common egg, which should give us a bunny, hopefully. So let's go ahead and plant this guy down. And while I could use Robux to speed up the process, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna wait till it finishes. Also, while we were buying that egg, the seed shop did restock, so let's go ahead and buy it out again. And we only got 10 this time, unfortunately. How many golden ones will I be able to get? 1. Bro, like, what? I didn't think I'd get a single one. Okay, like, nah, someone actually has to figure out what are the chances of this. I've only farmed, like, probably 100 carrots, and I've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 golden ones. Like, what? I'm getting a golden carrot, like, 1 every 15. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This actually has to be, like, the luckiest start ever to a challenge. Also, I think now's a good time to mention that I genuinely don't even know if this challenge is actually possible. Like, I've gone from 0 to 1,000,000 only using carrots before, but even that took 2 full days of work. So, like, imagine going to 100 million now. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. However, that's why this time, whenever I reach certain shekel milestones, I'll be allowing myself to use more and more items that will aid me in my journey. And with that being said, we still need to get another 9,000 shekels before we get our last 2 bunnies. And then after that, we need to reach 100,000 to start getting some OP pets. And I'm not gonna lie, getting to 100,000 by normal means will be extremely painful. That's why I got a bit of a plan up my sleeves. Also, stock of 23, that's pretty nice. Let's go ahead and plant those down, pick them all up, and then finally sell them. And nice, that was a pretty good haul. But yeah, make sure to stick around to see what my plan is because it's actually crazy. With that being said, now we kind of just gotta go back to waiting for the seed shop to restock. Let's go. Luckily, I got a good way to pass the time, and that's just spamming this carrot seed button. Okay, yeah, if I'm being honest, this isn't much fun. And a stock of 18, that's actually pretty good. I'm pretty sure the max you could get is 25, so like that's pretty close. Anyways, let's go ahead and plant these bad boys down. And I think my luck finally started to run now. I haven't gotten a single gold one in a while. I mean, I have gotten like 6 gold ones at this point. I don't know if I can really be complaining. Anyways, let's go ahead and sell my inventory. 454, not too shabby. And my pet egg just finished, so let's go ahead and hatch it. And come on, give me a bunny, please. Bruh, you're not a bunny. Yeah, you're getting stuffed in the bag, buddy. Okay, you know what? Just so we're not constantly waiting, let's actually go ahead and buy 3 eggs. Because like best case scenario, we get 3 bunnies and then we use one right now and then wait till later to use the other 2 when we unlock them. So let's go ahead and buy the last egg. Plant them all down. And now we wait. And we weren't even waiting for too long because the gear shop just restocked and I'm not gonna miss an opportunity to progress this challenge. So let's go ahead and once again buy up all the carrots, plant them all down, and come on, give you another gold one, please. Bruh, no gold ones? Come on. Okay, well, I guess anything is better than nothing. 341 shekels. We have reached 2,000. Nice. Okay, and here we go. The gear shop is about to restock. Let's hope we got a high stock. 18. That's all right, I guess. And I just realized we've gotten a lot of golden ones, but we haven't gotten a single rainbow one. Kind of forgot those existed for a minute. But yeah, by this point, you know the routine. Let's go ahead and farm up all the carrots again. And then this time, I'm guessing 602. 381. I wasn't even close this time. Also, our pet eggs finally finished, so let's go ahead and hatch those. And come on, give me 3 bunnies, please. Oh, 1 bunny? Yes, I like to see that. A golden lab, and I can't see no more, and another bunny. Okay, that was actually some pretty good odds right there. And before I actually place this bunny down, let's go ahead and stuff the golden lab and other bunny into the bag, because I can't use those till later. And ooh, wait, some of our carrots got mutated already. Ooh, and wait, I just realized. So if you didn't know, the bunny's ability is every 44 seconds, it eats a carrot for 1.5 times the value. But does it work with mutations? Okay, so like here, wait, let's pick him up before he eats anything. And the base carrot sells for like around 25 shekels. So plus the gold, that's 500 shekels. And then plus the wet mutation, I'm pretty sure that's a 2x. So these carrots over here are worth about 1,000. And then this twisted one over here is worth about the same, I'm pretty sure. And then the other carrots don't have any mutations on it. Okay, yeah, I think this will be a good experiment. Let's go ahead and place him down and let him eat a singular carrot. If it's not worth at least 500 shekels, let's just just say using bunnies might actually be worthless because they wouldn't count the mutations on the item. With that being said, we got less than 10 seconds to go. Come on, and I'm really hoping this works with the mutations, or else I'm about to lose like at least 500 shekels. Ideally, he goes for like one that's not mutated. Okay, he's going for this one. Okay, it's just gold, so this should be at least 500 shekels. 701. Okay, yes, I think it does work. Ooh, that's actually so good. And the reason it's so good is because the bunny gives me an extra 50% compared to like if I were to sell the carrots to Steven. So that's actually insanely good. With that being said, the gear shop did just restock, so let's go ahead and buy out all the carrots. And I'm not gonna lie, for now, I'm actually gonna go ahead and pick up my bunny because I cannot have these golden ones get eaten just yet. Bro, and what is going on? I was about to plant down the carrots, but what is this? Crystal beams? Activate all crystals. Once finished, plants have a chance to get few mutations. Wait. I've actually seen this event. Oh, wait, you gotta power up each crystal 5 times. Okay, wait, I gotta hurry up. Bro, this event's like actually insane. This is my first time doing it, but like I've seen some stuff on it before. Okay, and then this is the last one on this side. I can just go ahead and teleport to the sell shop now. Power up this one. Teleport to my garden, and then that's the last one I need to power up. And I've already powered it up once, so I just need to do it 3 more times or 4 more times. Oh, and there it goes. Come on, give me some good mutations. Bro, that actually looks so majestic. Anyways, let's go ahead and see what type of mutations we got. No. What? Wait, I don't think we got any mutations at all. Okay then. Anyways, as I was gonna say before all that craziness started, let's go ahead and plant down all my carrots because I'm trying to get as many gold or rainbow ones before the start of the hour, and there's actually a reason for that. With that being said, we got about 25 minutes till the next hour starts, so in the meantime, I'm gonna just be doing a lot of grinding. So let's go ahead and sell my inventory. 321, nice, we're up to 3,000, and yeah, now let's see how much carrots we can get in the next 25 minutes. Ooh, a stock of 25. Oh, and wait, a thunderstorm just started. Imagine one of our golden carrots gets shocked on it. Yes. Wait, this carrot is gonna be worth so much when I pick it up. Ooh, we're about to make so much. Come on, I just need my other 4 golden carrots to get shocked on them too now. Unfortunately, they're like so spread apart, so the chance of that are low-key pretty low. Come on, please. This could low-key get me really close to getting the overpowered pets. There goes the thunderstorm, and we did not get another shocked carrot. On the bright side, we did get one, and that's honestly more than I could have asked for. With that being said, the seed shop is about to restock once more, so let's go ahead and get ready to buy them out. And a stock of 17, I'll take it. And just like that, within 20 minutes, we got a grand total of 76 carrot seeds. So now let's go ahead and plant them all down, and hopefully we get a rainbow one. I haven't gotten a single one of those yet. Also, low-key, planting all these down is super satisfying. And bruh, out of all of that, we only got 1 golden carrot? Yeah, my luck has officially ran out. Anyways, before I go ahead and farm those up, I think now is a good time to mention my game plan. And it all has to do with the new Zen event. So pretty much at the start of every hour, a Zen event starts. And in that event, this guy right here will turn your plants into tranquil plants, or it'll give them the tranquil mutation. And then that tranquil mutation is a 20x. So like, it's insane. And you're guaranteed to get it on at least like 10, 20 plants per event. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and farm up like half these carrots, making sure to not accidentally pick up the gold one. And actually, no, I'm gonna farm them all up. I got a better plan. Oh, and lucky harvest. I honestly completely forgot about that. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and continue farming up all these normal carrots. There we go. Then let's sell them. And I'm guessing for 76 carrots, like 1,600. 1,900, nice. We've almost reached our second bunny. Anyways, so now just gotta wait like 2 minutes for the Zen event to go off. Then I need all these golden carrots to get the tranquil mutation, and that alone should make each one of these carrots worth around 12,000 if I'm doing my math right, because each carrot sells for like around 30 shekels. Times that by 20 because of the gold mutation, that's 600, and then you times that by 20 again because of the tranquil mutation, which makes it a grand total of 12k, and it's about to begin. Let's go. I'm ready to make loads of shekels. And yup, there goes the first tranquil mutation. Nice. So now all I really gotta do is wait for all these golden carrots to get tranquil on them. Then I can buy loads of more carrots and then I can plant those down so those get the tranquil mutation on them. But since only a limited amount of plants get tranquil per event, I want to make sure my gold ones get it. Hence why I'm waiting to plant down any more carrots. And there goes the third tranquil mutation. We're already halfway done and nice. There's the fourth one, the fifth one, and there goes the last one. Nice. So now we can go ahead and buy some more carrots and a stock of 23. That's actually perfect. And now let's go ahead and plant them. And imagine I get another gold one. That would be crazy lucky. Okay, yeah, so now I can wait for these carrots to get tranquil on them. And while I wait for those, let's actually go ahead and pick up these golden ones. And holy, they're actually going to be worth so much. Like, they all have at least 3 mutations on them. That's so good. Oh, and then I forgot this one has 4 on it. Tranquil, twisted, gold, and shocked. Sheesh. Let's go ahead and check out and see how much this is worth. 64,000. What? Wait. 64,000 for a single carrot? Nah, wait, that's actually insane. Okay, wait, at this rate, I'm not even gonna have to use my bunnies, because I'll be unlocking the OP pets at 100,000. Also, there still is one other thing I want to do before I sell all these carrots. And before I do that other thing, let's go ahead and buy some more carrot seeds, since the seed shop did just restock. And now let's hope we get another gold one, or a rainbow one would be even better if I'm being honest. Oh, yes, a gold one and a huge one. Okay, wait, let's low-key start picking up like all these small carrots, just so these better ones have a better chance of getting the tranquil mutation, because it'll be worth a lot more on something like this big carrot compared to like a tiny one. Bruh, how does a carrot inside a carrot get the tranquil mutation before the big carrot? That just doesn't make sense. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and finish picking up the non-tranquil carrots and another lucky harvest. Nice. Okay, and I think we should be good. Yeah, all of these are tranquil, so like now these have to get it. Okay, yeah, but anyways, while we wait for those to get tranquil, I can go ahead and move on to selling my carrots. And the thing that I wanted to do before I sold them was to join on my main account so I can get the friend boost. And before anyone says anything, I'm going from literally 0 to 100 million using carrots. I'm gonna be using all the tips and tricks that I can get. Anyway, so now with that, this gold shocked carrot should be worth like 70,000. Yeah, look at that, 64,000. Or well, I forget the friend boost doesn't apply like in the shop, but it applies in the bottom left-hand corner. Okay, yeah, with that being said, how much is a normal gold carrot without shocked on it worth? I want to sell this. 7,000. Okay, yeah, we will definitely be reaching 100,000 with all these carrots. Come on, I want to sell my inventory. 44,000. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I might actually be the best carrot farmer to ever exist. And now, before I pick up any of these carrots, I've officially unlocked the OP pets, meaning I can make these carrots be worth a lot more before I pick them up. So with that being said, let's go ahead and run towards my main account. And I obviously haven't unlocked more pet slots yet. That will come later. So for now, I can only use 3 pets. And the 3 pets that I choose are dragonflies, because they're low-key some of the best starting pets. Or well, I guess they're not starting pets since they're like super hard to get, but like I mean, they'll be like the best pets for me to start off with, you know? Anyways, let's go ahead and accept the last 2 dragonflies. Then let's place them down. And I'm not gonna lie, I love how these guys look. They just look so cool. And we got Suki, Kali, and then Edel. Very interesting names. Okay, but anyways, if you didn't know, what dragonflies do is every 5 minutes it turns 1 random fruit to gold. And the reason that that's so overpowered is because gold is a base mutation. So let's say a carrot is worth like 20 shekels, right? Gold, the carrot will get a 20x multiplier, which will make it have a new base price of 400 shekels. And then any mutation that carrot gets will go off a base price of 400 and not 20, if that makes sense. But yeah, with that being said, now we just gotta wait a couple minutes for our dragonflies to do their thing. Also, before the seed shop restocks, let's go ahead and buy out the carrots. 21. Come on. Nice. I barely made that. Bro, I almost forgot to buy that stock. That would have been bad. Ooh, and the stock of 22 right after? Our luck is on point right now. Just like that, we're up to 44 carrot seeds. That's pretty nice. Okay, but yeah, anyways, before I go ahead and plant any of these 44 carrot seeds down, I'm gonna go ahead and wait for all these carrots with a tranquil mutation on them to become gold. Because since they turn a random fruit gold, like it could be any fruit, like it could be a random carrot that I just plant down just like that, you know? And I'm trying to get to 100 million as fast as possible, not to mention that I'm also trying to get to 1 million so I could unlock another pet slot. With that being said though, our dragonfly's abilities are about to go off, so I wonder which carrots they'll choose. Oh, and there he goes. And bro, there's another tiny carrot in there? Yeah, there was. That's funny. I guess it's not so tiny of a carrot though. And then they also turned this other one gold. Nice. Okay, but yeah, for now, we got around 12 carrots that aren't gold yet. So it will take about 20 minutes for these dragonflies to turn all these other carrots gold. So while we wait for that, I'm gonna just be loading up on carrot seeds, which there's still none in stock. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is the main problem with this challenge and why it's so hard, because like you have to wait forever just to get a few carrot seeds. But yeah, let's let our dragonflies do their thing, and then I'll be back when all those carrots are golden. Okay, and there we go. After our dragonfly's abilities go off, the last of my carrots will be golden. And yup, there goes the second to last one. And then there goes the last one. Let's go. I guess I counted wrong. Anyways, I'm not gonna lie, I was also getting really lucky with the carrot restocks. Look at this, we're up to 126 carrot seeds. Let's go. Okay, so now there's like another 20 minutes before the next tranquil event, and in those 20 minutes, each one of my dragonflies will get, or they'll go off another 4 times. So 4 times 3, 12. Let's plant down another 12 carrots. There we go. And the reason like I did it over here instead of next to the other golden carrots is because let's say like a thunderstorm comes, like it will just randomly strike parts of my lot. So like I want to maximize the chance like a plot of carrots gets shocked. Because like imagine if I had like a whole like little branch of like 17 carrots get struck by lightning and then they're also gold. Like how much is that going to be worth? Like hundreds of thousands easily. But yeah, with that being said, the next Zen event is about to start in like 15 minutes. So in the meantime, I'm gonna just be stocking up on more carrot seeds. And a stock of 7 is crazy bad, I can't even lie. Okay, and here we go. The Zen event just started and we got another 154 carrot seeds, so that's nice. And yeah, looks like my calculations were pretty much spot on this time. Every one of our carrots except 2 of them are golden, so that's what's up. Or well, I guess 3 of them. There's one over here that's not golden still. Anyway, so now here the plan is I gotta wait for all the carrots that I got planted down to get the tranquil mutation, and then after the text that no plants have been turned into tranquil pops up, I can go ahead and start putting down some more carrot seeds, so then those can start becoming tranquil. Also, look at that, the traveling merchant arrived. I can't remember, is this the super expensive one? Yes, it is. Never mind. Anyways, and while I'm waiting for all those carrots to become tranquil, I'm actually gonna go ahead and check out the gear shop because I want to see something. I can't remember, are trowels 50 or 100k? Oh, they're 100k. I kind of need one of those, I can't even lie. Actually, I'll wait till later on because they're like always in stock either way. So yeah, that's that. Also, is there anything in the Zen shop that could help me out? Zen egg. I could get a kitsune, but like even then that really wouldn't help me out much. What do the kappas do? I really don't know. Okay, anyways, is there anything else? Yeah, no, there's nothing that could help me. A Zen gnome crate? Oh, that's a cool gnome. I can't even lie. I'm gonna have to get that on my main account. Okay, but anyways, I'm pretty sure I also never got the carrots from the restock. No, I did not. So let's go ahead and pick those up. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Everything is honestly going according to plan. Look at this. Every single one of my carrots are golden. Also, that reminds me, now that all our carrots are golden, I can actually go ahead and put down another patch of carrots so that our dragonflies can start working on those. And nice. We just gotta hope we don't get any like tranquil mutations on these. But even if we do, like it'll be alright. We'll just have to wait to get those shekels. Ooh, and the seed shop just restocked. Let's hope we get a high stock. 21. That's pretty nice. Bro, and we're actually to a point where we got so much carrot seeds. Holy. We got 161. Our dragonflies just can't keep up. Okay, here, wait, actually, low-key, I'm pretty sure all these carrots have tranquil on them. Yeah, looks like they do. So I can now go ahead and pick all these up. Nice. And then let's replace them with more carrots. And bruh, wait, what? How'd that carrot get tranquil on it? Huh, that is so weird. Anyways, as I was saying, let's go ahead and replace that old lot with a new one. So now if like lightning strikes here, there'll be like a way better chance of some carrots getting the shock mutation, you know? And that should be enough. So now, before I go back to AFKing, I'm gonna go ahead and join back on my main and then sell my inventory. Also, how much did these carrots go for again? 14,000 each carrot. Sheesh. Okay, yeah, that's pretty nice. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and sell my inventory and another 108,000. Holy. At this rate, we'll only have to do this like another 4 or 5 times and then we should be able to get another pet equip slot. So that's gonna be pretty nice. With all that being said, now I'm just gonna go ahead and go AFK for an hour to let our dragonflies do their thing, and then we can also hopefully get like some more weather mutations on these golden carrots before I pick them up. So with that being said, me and my boy Freddy will be back in an hour. Okay, and the Tranquility event just started again, and look at how much carrot seeds we stacked up. 311. Like, I'm actually loaded in carrots. Also, talking about being loaded, look at all these gold ones. Like, 80 to 90% of the carrots in my garden are golden, so like, that's actually insane. And to top it all off, look at this. They have a good amount of mutations. Gold, moonlit, drenched, tranquil, wet, yeah, windstruck. They've been stacking up mutations for the last hour. And with that being said, I've been thinking, I think after this tranquil event goes away, I'm gonna pick up all my carrots except this big boy one right here, and then hopefully that'll get me to 1,000,000 so that I can unlock another pet slot, because just having another OP pet will make stuff go by 10 times faster, and not to mention it'll also be a lot more efficient. And yeah, also I do need to start checking the gear shop so I could get a basic, advanced, and godly sprinkler, because I do want to go ahead and make a lightning rod, so the chances of lightning hitting like my huge carrots is a lot higher. So show me the gear shop, please. Bruh. And of course, there's nothing in stock. Okay, wait, it does restock in a minute though, so maybe I just gotta give it a bit of time. Bruh, and still nothing? Well, that's just unlucky, I guess. The seed shop did also just restock, so I will go ahead and buy all those carrots. And nice, we're up to 333. That's actually insane. But yeah, for now, I'm just gonna wait for these last few normal carrots to turn into gold, and then I'm gonna go ahead and harvest everything up and sell it, so I can hopefully get another pet equip slot. Okay, and it actually ended up being a bit more than 20 minutes, but look at this sea of gold. Literally, like, every carrot in my farm is gold. Also, I know some of them don't look gold, but like they're still gold, so I think it's just like a visual bug or something. Yeah, look at that. This one doesn't look gold, but it is gold. Also, with that being said, as you may or may not have noticed, but I'm down to 50,000 shekels, and that's actually because I got one of each sprinkler, a basic, godly, and advanced, and I wasn't gonna pass up the opportunity to get them, since especially the godly ones can be super hard to get sometimes. With that being said, let's go ahead and pick up all my carrots, and ooh, I can't wait to see how much I'll get from all of them. Oh, and that's super satisfying to do. And there we go, bro. Look at all these gold carrots. Like, literally every single carrot I got is gold. Also, I know I said I was gonna pick up every carrot, but I'm actually gonna leave this big one, and that's because after I unlock the extra pet slot, I got plans for it. With that being said, before I go ahead and sell my inventory, let's go ahead and get my main back on so I can get that sweet friend bonus. And here we go. It's time to sell my full inventory. Come on, I need at least 1,000,000. Bro, 500,000? No! Wait, that's a lot less than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, well, I mean, I guess on the bright side, look at all these carrot seeds we accumulated. 452 of them. So I guess I better get to planting. And low-key, I'm gonna plant a few of these plots down. So let's do one in that lot, one in this second one. And actually, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put a little, like, bunch of 5 to 10 carrots per lot. Bro, Collie, move out of the way, please. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Ooh, we got another big one. Nice. And there we go. Spreading them out like that will hopefully give them the best chance of getting struck by lightning the next time a thunderstorm comes around. And now, I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking of crafting the lightning rod right after I sold all those carrots, but I was going under the assumption that I would have over 1,000,000 shekels. So I think I'm actually gonna wait till I hit the milestone of 1,000,000 shekels so I can then get an extra pet slot. And then after I do that, I'll go ahead and make the lightning rod. So with that being said, I'm gonna go AFK for like another hour or two, let these dragonflies do their thing, and then while I'm AFK, I will also be buying loads of carrot seeds, just because you could never have enough of them. Bro, whoa, wait, what's going on? Like, I just randomly checked on my game, and why is there like a huge volcano? What is this? Wait, like, what's actually going on? And there goes the weather event. Doesn't look like any of my carrots got any special mutations. Huh, that is weird to say the least. Ooh, we got sun-dried on one. Okay, nice. That's not bad. Okay, but anyways, as you can see, not all my carrots are gold yet. So back to AFKing I go. I was just shocked that like I look over and I see a huge volcano. So I'm like, what is going on? Okay, and I'm not gonna lie, I AFK'd for way too long, bro. I have 1,200 carrots. And then I also got another godly sprinkler. Why? Just because it was in stock. But anyways, look at this sea of gold. Like, we actually have an insane amount of tranquil golden carrots. So now, the last thing I'm gonna go ahead and do before I get off for the night is start farming loads of carrots so that I can get the last few pet equip slots. And how much is this little batch that I just picked up worth? 143,000. Okay, yeah, I think it's safe to say that we're about to unlock the last 3 pet slots. So let's go ahead and start picking up. Okay, and there we go. I'm actually gonna go ahead and leave the 2 big carrots along with these small ones just because they don't have tranquil on them yet. Okay, and now before I actually go ahead and sell all these carrots, I joined in on another alt so I could get an extra 10%. But with that being said, here goes nothing. I want to sell my inventory. 2.1 million. And then since we got that bonus, we're up to 3.2 million. Let's go. So that means we've unlocked the final 3 pet slots. So let's go ahead and gift myself some starfishes so I can turn them in. There we go. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and buy the last one with Robux since I do not have a 3rd starfish. And there we go. Nice. So now the 3 final pets I'm gonna gift myself is 2 disco bees and then a T-Rex so the mutations can get spread around. So let's go ahead and place this guy down. And if you didn't know, T-Rex is just like spread mutations around. So if you have like disco on one plant, it'll remove it from that one plant and then put it on 4 other plants. So like it's perfect for what we're doing. And here, wait, actually, before I do anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up all my pets. And since I have so much carrot seeds, I'm gonna go ahead and try to roll a bunch of really big ones. And now that I pretty much got all my carrots down, I can go ahead and place down all my pets again. And I'm not gonna lie, this ain't looking good. It's starting to look like I'm about to lose my raccoon. But with that being said, at this point, I've been doing this for like 12 hours. So I'm gonna go to bed. And when we wake up and get back on, we'll have about 2-ish hours left of the challenge. So I'm really just hoping we get the loads of mutations overnight. Like, I'm gonna need my whole garden to be golden and then like shocked. Oh, I almost forgot, but look at this. We got our first rainbow carrot after like over 1,000 of them. So yeah, rainbow's extremely rare. And we also did get quite a bit of big carrots, so that's also nice. But yeah, with that being said, there's honestly not much more I could do. Let's go to sleep and then hope there's loads of mutations on these carrots when I wake up. Okay, now I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't very hopeful last night, but after seeing what our pets cooked up overnight, let's just say I've changed my mind. Okay, so we got about 2 hours left in the challenge, and this is what our farm is looking like so far. Bro, look at how much shock mutations there are. And then we also got a bunch of discos. Sheesh. Bro, like, look at this. If we pick up a gold shocked frozen carrot, look at how much it's worth. I want to sell this. 53,000 for a single carrot, and we got probably around 700 to 800 carrots here. So like, I'm not gonna lie, we might have actually done it. Hey, what was that noise? Disco be applied disco to carrot? Huh, I never knew they made a noise. Okay, but anyways, before I harvest everything up, as you can see, we got a couple carrots here that aren't golden, and they have very mid mutations like this one, frozen, tranquil, and twisted. And since I only have about 2 hours left in this challenge, I want all the carrots that have shocked on them to also get golden. So I'm gonna go around picking up like all the carrots that don't already have gold on them with mid mutations like this one. It only has Tempestus and Frozen. So yeah, with that being said, this is probably gonna take a while since there's hundreds of carrots here, and I gotta like individually sort through all of them. Oh, bro, look at this carrot. Gold, Tempestus, shocked, Aurora, Frozen, and Tranquil. Holy. Okay, yeah, let's get to sorting though. And we got a max backpack already. Let's go ahead and sell it. 132,000, not too shabby, especially since I was just picking up like really bad carrots. Wait, now that I think about it, that's actually really good. 132,000 for bad carrots? Yeah, that's really good actually. Okay, and I think that might actually be it. I took like multiple laps to make sure I got like all the normal carrots, and I think I'm good. Also, I'm just not realizing, like, look at how much shocked carrots we have. Like, all of these like really bright ones are shocked. The dinosaur low-key cooked because no shot there was like this much thunderstorms overnight. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the T-Rex is like actually such a good pet. Rilo is the GOAT. Okay, yeah, but anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and sell my inventory. And I'm guessing 22,000. 3,000. Oh. Okay then. Yeah, I might be cooked. No. Actually, no, it's too early to be thinking that I'm gonna lose this challenge. I can't afford to lose a raccoon. But anyways, with that being said, all I can really do now is wait. I need my dragonflies to like apply as much gold mutations as possible within the next 2 hours. So with that being said, I'll be back a bit before the challenge ends to make sure these huge carrots have gold on them, because these are like the ones that are gonna be worth the most, you know? So yeah, with that being said, I'll be back in about an hour and a half. Okay, and we got like pretty much exactly 20 minutes left. So all I can really do now is go ahead and pick everything up. And as you can see, I have already gone ahead and joined in on 2 alts, so I get that 20% bonus. So with that being said, it's time to start picking everything up. And it's like actually crazy the amount of mutations we got on these carrots. And we already reached our first max backpack. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I need this to be worth like, yeah, I don't know what the math would be, but I need it to be worth a lot. Come on. 5.1. Okay, that's not too bad, especially since like the big carrots are gonna be the real money maker. Like everything else is honestly just a bonus. And there we go, that's all the small carrots sold, and obviously how much shekels I have right now is blurred. You're gonna have to wait to see the reveal. But with that being said, we still do have 15 minutes of this challenge left, and our T-Rex's ability is about to go off. So hopefully it spreads like shocked onto like some other huge golden carrots, or disco would also be really nice, which is why I left this small disco carrot here. But yeah, with that being said, our dragonfly should also turn like the remaining 3 carrots that aren't gold into gold before the time runs out. And I'm not gonna lie, our T-Rex could honestly be the deciding factor whether we make it to 100 million or not. So come on, Rilo, I really need you to lock in. Low-key spreading the disco mutation onto 4 huge carrots would be insanely clutch. Okay, and there he goes. Come on, do the disco one, please. Or what are you going for? Shocked? I could do shocked. I'd be fine with that. Frozen. No. Well, I'm not gonna lie. That might have gotten me cooked. Rilo trolled. Okay, but anyways, we still do have like 10 minutes. But I'm not gonna lie. After these last 3 huge carrots turn into golden, there's no real point of waiting, since it's not like Rilo's ability will go off again in time. So there goes one of the carrots. There goes the second dragonfly. There goes the third one right there. And that's actually all of them, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, all of these big carrots look like they have golden on them. Okay, well, here goes for the moment of truth. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't want to get rid of that raccoon. I barely have any. Okay, but here we go. Let's go ahead and pick everything up. And whoa, all these big ones were hiding smaller carrots inside. Oh, look at this carrot. Gold, Tempestus, Shocked, Aurora, Tranquil, and Wet. That's actually a crazy one. If only the big ones could have that much mutations, that would be even better. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and finish picking up all these carrots. And before I sell my full inventory, I want to find a big one and see how much it's worth. Ooh, this one right here. Shocked, Twisted, Frozen, and Golden. 660k for a carrot? Ooh, okay. Okay, well, here goes for the moment of truth. I want to sell my inventory. 4.7 million. That's honestly a lot less than I thought I was gonna get from that. But with that, that brings our grand total to 26,961,194. Yeah, we barely even reached 30%. Well, I guess we all know what that means. I'm sorry, raccoon, but you gotta go. No. Okay, yeah, no, this is taking too long. Luckily, I got a plan, and it's begging. And yes, it's exactly what it sounds like. Hello, I'm new. Can someone water my bone blossom, please? And now we just gotta hope this works, or else I'm gonna be waiting several hours for this thing to fully grow. And why did everyone else leave as soon as I joined? Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. The people in this lobby are stacked. Hello, can someone help me water my bone blossom, please? And let's just hope this works. Sure. Yes! I thought I got ignored again. Ava's the go. I guess she was just buying watering cans. Thank you so much. Let's just hope she actually waters it now. I'm over here. Where is it? Right here. Yo, and no shot. She's even gonna put a sprinkler down. Let's go. Oh, never mind. I guess not. Okay, at least they're helping me though. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yo, and this guy's still at it. Yo, stay cooking this. Cooking. 20% already. Let's go. Okay, and yeah, unfortunately, they didn't water it fully, but they did shave off a good amount of time, so I can't even complain. Yo, and he's back. Let's go. Bro, this guy's actually the GOAT. Bro, this has got to be a joke. Okay, and I don't know why, but I got disconnected from the public server, meaning we kind of got to go back to waiting. Yay. Okay, and I'm not gonna lie, I should have just gone back to begging. I've been sitting here for like 2 hours, and look at this. It's only 91% grown. Oh wait, give me a second. I gotta sneeze. Achoo! Yo! Would you look at that? Everything just grew. Yeah, I should have just done that from the start. Anyways, let's go ahead and collect all our bone blossoms, and it looks like each tree only produces 4 at a time, so that's interesting. And now let's go ahead and sell our full inventory though. And already 800,000 shekels. Let's go. Yeah, besides the fact that this tree only produces 4 fruit at a time, it's crazy good. With that being said, let's go ahead and check out the gear shop. And yo, wait, there's a bee egg in stock. Wait, how much did those sell for again? Oh, 30 million. Yeah, no, I cannot afford that. Anyways, let's go ahead and see if there's any sprinklers in stock. I need some of those. Yes, there's one advanced. Okay, nice. Give me that. And then I'm also gonna go ahead and buy 2 eggs so I can start growing my pet army. Also, as you may or may not have noticed, but I already have a few other things on this account just because this was like an alt farming account, but like, don't worry, I won't use any of that stuff towards the challenge. But with that being said, let's go ahead and place down our 2 eggs. And honestly, now it's just back to waiting. Ooh, the gear shop just reset and a heat wave just started. Bro, if I get sun-dried on one of these bone blossoms, I'm gonna be making so much so fast. Oh, and yeah, also before I forget, I also want to decorate my garden and make it look nice. Since like I've never done that before, I want to challenge myself, you know? With that being said, let's go ahead and check out the gear shop. Yo, and wait, they're stacked this time. A basic sprinkler and then 2 advanced ones? Yes, please. And then I'm also gonna go ahead and buy a watering can since I want to try something. So if you watering can the plant, will it make the fruit on it grow any faster? Yeah, I can't really tell if I'm being honest. Okay, yeah, I don't think it does, unfortunately. Also, the heat wave just went away, so that's also very unlucky. Yep, so I guess back to waiting I go. Okay, and the gear shop just reset again. Let's go ahead and check that out. Hopefully they have a godly sprinkler so I can start doing the sprinkler method. Man, unfortunately they do not. While I'm here though, I'm gonna go ahead and buy a trowel just in case I gotta move my tree around later, and then a recall wrench. I can't be running all the way over here every single time. Anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and check up on our pets. And they're about to finish in 2 minutes. Okay, that's good. Okay, there we go. They're ready. Let's see what we got. A dog and a golden lab. Okay, not bad. Okay, here, let's go ahead and place our golden lab down so it could start digging up some seeds for us. And then, as for our dog, let's just say there was another reason I wanted some pets. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mr. Dog, but I'm giving you to the mad scientist. I want myself a dinosaur. Also, I know we're off to a bit of a slow start, but trust me, things get crazy quick. Yo, and would you look at that? Another bone blossom finally finished. Let's go ahead and collect it, and this one is also almost done. Looks like besides that, though, they're growing pretty slowly. Low-key, let's go ahead and sell this one that we just got. Then let's go ahead and check the gear shop since it's literally about to reset. And still no godly or master sprinkler. That's alright, I guess. Let's go ahead and buy the 3 basic sprinklers in stock, along with another 2 recall wrenches. And now that I actually have a few sprinklers, I'm gonna go ahead and place one down, and that should hopefully help these plants grow just a tad bit faster. Either way, each one sells for like, what was it? At least 200,000? Yeah, look at that, 273,000. So even if this sprinkler only grows 1 more bone blossom, that still more than pays off the sprinkler. Okay, and yeah, that sprinkler definitely helped. We already got another one fully grown. So let's sell that bad boy. And another 239,000. Let's go. Yeah, these things are super overpowered. Ooh, and look at that. Our dog dug up a carrot seed. It's just a carrot seed, though. It's not even worth planting down. Ooh, and the pet shop just reset. Let's go ahead and check that out. Bruh, only common eggs? I mean, I guess I'll go ahead and buy 2. I can always just trade them in for dinos if they're not good. And while we're over here, let's go ahead and check out the gear shop. Come on. Yes! A godly sprinkler, finally. Okay, nice. That's actually really good. I needed that. So now the final one I'm missing is a master sprinkler, and then I'll be able to do the sprinkler glitch properly. Also, since we're still a ways off of getting the master sprinkler, I think with my current sprinklers, I'm gonna go ahead and make a lightning rod. So let's go ahead and submit all of these sprinklers, and I'm a bit short. I still need 140,000 shekels. Okay, wait, I'm pretty sure I had a grown bone blossom. Yes. A windy event just started though, so I think I'm actually gonna wait a minute or 2, and hopefully it'll get the windy mutation. Oh yeah, also, I think placing down that basic sprinkler was definitely worth it. Like, I grew, I think it was 3 bone blossoms within 5 minutes, and they usually take forever to grow, so I'll take that as a win. Come on, just get the windy mutation. That's like a free 2x. Okay, now that's just unlucky. The weather event just ended and no windy. Seriously? Oh well, I'm still gonna go ahead and pick it up, sell it, and I think this one's the smallest one we've gotten, but look at that, we still got 150,000 shekels for that. And now I can go ahead and use those shekels to craft the lightning rod, and the gear shop just restocked. The perfect timing. And the 2 advanced sprinklers, not too shabby. I'm broke, bruh. Okay, wait, I quickly gotta sell these bone blossoms. Is that the only one? Okay, I think it is. Let's go ahead and sell it. I want to sell my inventory. And 200,000 is not too shabby. Let's go ahead and buy those sprinklers. And I almost forgot, but I bought 2 common eggs. So let's go ahead and place those down too. And there we go. Nice. All we gotta do is wait for a few more bone blossoms to grow now. Okay, the sprinkler just ran out, and I only have 1 basic sprinkler left, so what I'm actually gonna go ahead and do is place down an advanced sprinkler, especially given the fact that I have 4 of those. I got more of those to waste. Also, that should make them grow bigger, so that's also nice. Yo! The gear shop just restocked and it's loaded with sprinklers. Yes, please. Bro, I'm broke. Okay, wait, I got one bone blossom. Let's go ahead and sell that. I want to sell this. 277,000. Sheesh. Then let's go back to the gear shop and buy the other sprinkler. So now I just need the godly sprinkler to come back into stock once more. And then I can go ahead and do the sprinkler method. While we wait for that though, I'm just going to go ahead and farm these. And look at that. The advanced sprinkler is putting in some work. This one's huge. 10.45 kgs. Nice. How much is that worth? Yo, 389,000 base price. No mutations, nothing. Yeah, let's go ahead and sell that. Okay, yeah, once I actually start getting mutations on these, it's actually over. I'm gonna be making billions, if not trillions. And then I could buy the most expensive home decor. And talking about home decor, is there anything that I can currently afford? 88 million. Does it look like I'm made of money? Oh wait, there's some cheaper stuff, but like even then, the cheapest thing is a stack of bricks for 350,000, and that doesn't really give off aesthetic vibes, so I will not be buying that. Well, I guess I gotta make a lot more before I can start affording cosmetics. Also, let's go ahead and place another sprinkler down. Yo, and I almost forgot, but our common eggs are done. Let's go ahead and hatch those. A bunny and a golden lab. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, most of these common pets are kind of useless. I'm just using them so I could eventually turn them into dinosaurs. Oh, and I almost forgot, but talking about dinosaurs, with the new prehistoric update, you can go ahead and do quests and you'll get cosmetics along with more cosmetics. So if I plant 100 carrot seeds, I get a dino crate. So let's actually go ahead and buy some of those. And there's only 13 in stock. That's all right, I guess. And like I said earlier, even though I already have some stuff from like the previous playtime on this account, I'm not using it at all. So I could currently only use 13 carrot seeds. And that was the 13th one, I'm pretty sure. And bro, my bunny's already eating them. You know, I was gonna go ahead and then just harvest them and then sell them, but I'm pretty sure the bunny gives me a bit extra shekels. Yeah, every 43 seconds it eats a carrot for 1.5 times the value. Okay, I mean that's alright, but carrots kind of stink, so like it won't help me much at all in making money. With that being said, the sprinkler finally ran out again, so let's go ahead and place another one down, and then let's go ahead and pick this bone blossom up, and there was actually 2 that were ready, so that's nice. And then I can go ahead and sell my inventory, and for these 3, I'm guessing like 700,000. 630,000. Okay, I was close. And the gear shop did just restock, so let's hope it has some good sprinklers. Ooh, wait, there's no sprinklers, but a tanning mirror. Yeah, I'll actually go ahead and buy that. If one of those bone blossoms gets sun-dried, that's an easy 85x. So let's go ahead and place that down, actually. I'll place it right there. And nice, that should hopefully help. And wait, I wonder, can you move the tanning mirror with a trowel? No, you can't. Okay, it was worth a try. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and buy a few more carrots. 17 this time. Nice. Yo, and we got a big one. Yo, and the carrot kind of just grew around me. That's cool. Yo, and an Aurora Borealis event just started. I love how these look. I just hope I get the mutation on one of these bone blossoms now. Here, let's actually go ahead and place an advanced sprinkler down, because I'm pretty sure that might help with mutations. Come on, please. These bone blossoms will be worth so much if they have Aurora on them. Please, I need it. There goes the event, and we didn't get a single mutation. You know, I'm not really even surprised. My luck is usually pretty bad when it comes to these sort of things. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up that bone blossom. I'll take that 157,000, I guess. Also, the seed shop did just restock, so let's go ahead and buy more carrots. 15, not too shabby. Only 55 more to go. And the gear shop also did just reset, so let's go ahead and check that out too. Might as well. And there's literally nothing good in stock. I guess I'll just buy a recall wrench. I'm already here. Ooh, and another bone blossom grew. Nice. And another one. Let's go. 585,000. Nice. At this rate, we only have to sell like another 40 to be able to afford the master sprinkler. Oh, that's gonna take a while. I really need to stop wasting my money on recall wrenches now that I think about it. It's like 150,000 every single time. Anyways, let's go ahead and place down another sprinkler and continue farming these bad boys up. Ooh, and a stock of 18 carrots. I think that's the best one we've actually gotten so far. Yo, and there's a godly sprinkler in stock. Nice. Okay, wait, that's actually so clutch. Let's go ahead and take that back home. And now, before I actually place it down, I'm gonna let all these bone blossoms grow. Okay, they're not done growing yet, but the seed shop did just restock, so let's go ahead and buy more carrots, then plant them down. And bro, we're so close. If we can get lucky, we could do it the next restock. Anyways, and while I'm over here, let's also go ahead and check out the gear shop. I need myself some more sprinklers. Ooh, and it looks like I will be getting just that. We got 2 advanced and then 2 basic ones. I really need some more godly ones though, if I'm being honest. I already have enough basic and advanced ones. Okay, and it looks like we're now just waiting for this one bone blossom, and it's almost fully grown, so that's good. Oh wait, actually, what I can go ahead and do is I can place down one of each sprinkler, and then I could pick these 3 that are done up, and then I can just trowel this other one or shovel it. Or actually, it's pretty much done. I'll just give it a second. It really has to hurry up though, since I'm on the 5-minute time crunch here, and I've already wasted a minute. Bro, how long is this thing actually gonna take? They take forever to grow. Come on, you got 3 sprinklers. Hurry it up, bud. Also, this one's gonna be huge. I like that. Okay, there we go. Finally. At least it's a big one, so it's worth like, what was it, 600,000? How much is this worth? 400,000. Okay, not bad. Anyways, let's go ahead and sell our inventory, and 1.4 mil, not too shabby. And now I just gotta go AFK and come back in half an hour. Okay, it's been about half an hour. Let's hope we get some pretty big bone blossoms. Come on. Yo, okay. Wait, these 2 are pretty big actually. These on the back though are kind of mid. So let's go ahead and pick them up, and then I still have a bit of time on my sprinklers. So let's go AFK for another half an hour, and hopefully we could get some more big bone blossoms to work with. Ooh, okay, yeah. I could work with this. Look how big these are. Okay, and wait, low-key, we still got a minute on all the sprinklers left, so pick them all up quick, sell them. Come on, how much are they worth? 6.2 mil. And then let's log out once more, and then get a bunch more big ones, and then we could start stacking some mutations. I gotta log out quick though before the minute runs out. Okay, and I'm not gonna lie, doing that was so worth it. Look at these. They're so much bigger than the previous ones. Well, except this one. This one's kind of mediocre. And it is bigger. Wait, why is there only 3 though? Huh, like I picked one up, but I went AFK right after. So like it shouldn't have done that. Anyways, let's go ahead and sell this. And how much is it worth? 828,000. That's actually insane. Ooh, and wait, there's a summer seed shop? It's kind of trash. I can't even lie. Also, before I forget, let's go ahead and buy some more carrots and a stock of 21. That's actually perfect. Let's go ahead and plant them all down. And just like that, we've completed the quest, meaning, bruh, they reset already? Bro, no. Wait, I forgot they reset overnight. Well, what do we have now? Plant 10 watermelon seeds, plant a mango seed, and then grow bunny to age 10. Wait a minute, isn't my bunny closed? Never mind, it's age 16. Okay, yeah, I'm not doing any of those quests. I can't even lie. On the bright side, we do have our dino egg, meaning we can go ahead and turn in our golden labs to start making another dino egg. Also, I could use the dino egg I just got to make a dino crate, but like 5.5 million shekels. That's kind of a lot of shekels. So I'm gonna just plop it down right here. And nice. Now we gotta wait 4 hours for that to grow. Also, talking about waiting, I kind of just gotta wait for all these bone blossoms to grow. So while I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up all these carrots, sell them. And now, all I can really do while I wait for this to mutate is check out the gear shop and hope there's some good sprinklers in there. Oh, and wait, while I'm here, actually, I'm up to 9 million shekels? So is there any decent cosmetic that I can buy? A red cooler, that's actually not bad. But I think for now, I was tempted to buy these small path tiles, but like, I really don't like how they look. Wait, is there anything in the gear shop? Nothing good, to be honest. I'll just take a basic sprinkler while I'm here, I guess. Okay, yeah. so I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and go back to my original plan of getting cosmetics from the dino shop. So that means I need to plant a mango seed, which I'm pretty sure there is not one in stock. Yeah, no, okay, hopefully one comes in stock within the next 3 hours. With that being said, we got 3 huge bone blossoms, we got the tanning mirror down, so there's honestly not much more we can do but wait now. Oh, and wait, the seed shop was about to restock, so imagine it has the mango seed in 3, 2, 1. Mango seed, come on. There is no mango seed. Man, it was worth a try. There's a cactus seed, but nobody needs that. Oh, and I almost forgot, but the gear shop did just reset, so let's go ahead and check that out too. And of course, there's nothing good. Oh, and wait, my lightning rod is done. I almost completely forgot about that. Okay, so now I can place this guy down right here. And now all I can actually really do this time is wait. Like, I got a plan to easily get billions, if not trillions, but to actually do that, I need a bit more shekels. So for now, I'm just gonna have to wait for these guys to stack up a bit of mutation so I could get a bit more shekel mabebbles. Yo, and I've literally only been here for like 2 minutes, and look at this. A nighttime event already started. But that's not the only reason I came back. We also got another godly sprinkler in stock, so you know what I'm about to do. And we also got moonlight on one of our bone blossoms already, so that's really good. Okay, yeah, but like for real though, I'm gonna go AFK for a bit, and I'll be back after I get a good amount of mutations. Okay, and it hasn't even been that long, but look at this. Our bone blossoms are starting to get a good amount of mutations on them. Also, I figured out why there's only 3 instead of 4 bone blossoms. There actually is 4, but look at this. There's like a tiny one, and it's like inside the big one, so that's very interesting. Oh, and yeah, also my dinosaur egg is done, so let's go ahead and pick that up. And then I can give him my last golden dog, or golden lab. And let's actually go ahead and buy another 2 pet eggs. This common summer one really doesn't have anything good, if I'm being honest. I don't even know what the seagull does. Anything in the gear shop? Nah, not really. I think for now though, I just need to keep saving up for that master sprinkler though, because after I get some huge fruits, I got a plan to make the most expensive bone blossom plants. With that being said, back to waiting, and this time I'm really just waiting for a master sprinkler to come in stock, because like if I were to pick up all these fruits, I should have over 10 mil. Oh, and actually, I'm also going to go ahead and place down my other dinosaur egg. Nice, there we go. Also, while I'm waiting for the master sprinkler to come in stock, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and make another lightning rod. Like, I have plenty of sprinklers and I also have plenty of cash, so let's go ahead and craft another one. Yo, and wait, I've been waiting here for like another hour, and look at this. Wait, there's finally a master sprinkler in stock. Unfortunately though, I kind of can't afford it, so I'm gonna have to pick up these mutated bone blossoms. Let's pick this one up, let's pick the tiny one up, and then I'll pick this other one up. Sheesh, and 4.4 mil for one is crazy. I didn't even need to pick the rest up, but anyways, let's go ahead and sell the other 2. And finally purchase the master sprinkler. Let's go, bro. I've been waiting for that. Also, as you may or may not have noticed, but I ended up buying another common egg, so when that other pet that I turned in finishes turning into a dinosaur egg, I could put this one in. And I wonder what we'll get this time. A golden lab? Well, I mean, I really don't care what I get from that egg. Like, I'm just hoping I get something good from the dinosaur eggs. Anyways, and with all that being said, before I place any of the sprinklers down, I just need to go ahead and wait for all these bone blossoms to grow, just so I could like pick them off right before I place down the sprinklers, you know? Okay, and there we go. Looks like most of them are fully grown. So now, before I actually go ahead and place down the sprinklers, I'm gonna claim my dinosaur egg, and then I'm also gonna give the scientist my pet lab, so I could get another dinosaur egg. And then let's also place the dinosaur egg down. Only an hour left until the first one hatches. Okay, and here goes nothing. Let's place down a basic sprinkler, an advanced sprinkler, a godly sprinkler, and last but not least, a master sprinkler. Okay, and now let's pick up all the fruits real quick, sell them, and nice, 6 million. And now I just got to go AFK for about half an hour, and when I return, there should be some huge bone blossom seeds, or just bone blossoms. Okay, and here we go. Let's hope we get some big ones. Come on. Bro, what? These are literally the smallest bone blossoms I've ever seen. Let's go ahead and pick them all up, and I'm trying again. Wait, did I put a godly sprinkler down? Yeah, I did. Huh, that is so weird. Okay, well, let's go ahead and try again. Okay, and here we go. It's been another half an hour. Let's hope we actually get some big ones this time. Bro, why are they tiny? Like, they were low-key so much bigger when I was just using the godly, advanced, and normal sprinkler. Now that I threw the master sprinkler into the mix, they've become tiny. Okay, wait, let's go ahead and sell these. 2.1 mil, okay. And then I'm gonna try this one more time. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna need to figure something out. So with that being said, let's go ahead and try this once more. Okay, and here we go. They do say third time's the charm, right? Come on, give me some big ones. Bruh! Okay, yeah, no. For some reason, this is busted. Okay, wait, let's go ahead and sell these, and then I have an idea. 1 million and nice. Well, I mean, it's not very nice, but like, it's all right, I guess. Anyways, and before I go ahead and try my idea out, I'm pretty sure the prehistoric quest reset, yes. I'm not growing no dog to age 10. Okay, never mind. I guess for the near future, I am not getting any dino crates. What about the cosmetic shop? Now that I have 15 million, can I afford something decent? Ooh, this curved canopy is really nice, but it's 12.5 million. Okay, yeah, I'll focus on cosmetics later. For now, I need to worry about getting a way bigger bone blossom. So that's where my main account comes into play. And the reason for that is because I'm kind of going to be giving myself a bunch of mooncats. So let's go ahead and accept all of those on this challenge account. And if you didn't know, pretty much what mooncats do is every 68 seconds, they nap for 20 seconds, and new fruit within 20 studs of their nap will become 1.5 times larger. And then they also have a 6.71% chance that nighttime fruit stays after harvest, but like, that was useless. We don't have no nighttime fruits. Wait, what? Why now that I'm actually in game, it's growing big ones? Huh, that's weird. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and place all our mooncats down. And now I just need a triceratops. Ooh, and 2 of my eggs are done. Okay, so I should have a pretty good chance of getting one. Come on, please give me a triceratops. Come on. Bro, a raptor. Like, you look pretty cool, my dude, but I need a triceratops for this method. Okay, come on, here we go. Bro, another raptor, seriously? Wait, let's just go ahead and there we go. Our last egg is ready to be hatched. Come on, please. Yes! Wait, let's go. Bro, final try. Okay, well, I guess technically it wasn't my final try since I do still have 1 egg over here. Oh, wait, no, I don't. Okay, never mind. Okay, wait, let's go ahead and give him this raptor, though. Here, take this, pet buddy. Bro, you can't submit dinosaurs. Well, that's a bummer. On the bright side, I got a bunny that's ready to be submitted. Here, take this bunny, Mr. Dino guy. And nice. Bro, what? Bro, why is this actually working now that I found another strat to make some huge ones? Okay, well, actually, I still plan on doing the method, so let's just wait for these to grow, and then I can go ahead and do the method after that. And to actually do the method, I do need some more master sprinklers, so let's hope we got some more in stock here soon. Nope. Man, that does remind me though, my second lightning rod should be done, so let's go ahead and claim that. And then, oh, never mind. I won't have enough to make the mutation spray chalked. Or shocked, not chalked. Also, bruh, now that I don't need it, there's a mango seed in stock. That's crazy. Okay, yeah, let's wait for this to finish growing then, and then I can do the strat. Oh, and wait, I just realized I can actually go ahead and start using my triceratops, because pretty much what triceratops do is every 3 minutes, it ramps into 3 random plants and advances their growth by 33 minutes. And since these take less than 33 minutes to grow, that's like an insta growth, you know? And I think you might already have an idea of what I'm gonna do with the mooncats and then the triceratops. With that being said though, we only gotta wait 3 minutes for the triceratops ability to go off. Also, there's a windy event, so imagine if this thing gets windy on it. That's gonna be so good. We might finally be able to afford some cosmetics. And there he goes. Look at him. He's about to ram into this plant. Come on, come on, come on. What did bro just headbutt? He just headbutted that way. I think he was scared of the giant bone blossom. Also, he didn't even fully grow this big one, so we still gotta wait for it to like actually grow. Or wait, maybe. Since like it was in the middle of like the lightning rod and then the tanning mirror, it didn't work. So let's actually try moving it a bit. Raptor right there should work. Yo, and wait, look at that though. It's finished growing and it has windstruck. This thing is gonna be worth so much. Okay, I can't pick it up just yet though. Are the other ones done growing yet? I honestly can't tell. No, it does not look like they are. Okay, so we're gonna need the Raptor to headbutt it once more, and then we can do the strat. And my boy's name is Fernando. Me and Fernando are just like the best of pals. Look at us. Also, to actually do the strat, we gotta pick up the Mooncat, so we might as well go ahead and do that right now. And there he goes. Okay, look at that. It actually worked this time. So I think it was just the lightning rod and then the tanning mirror that got in the way last time. Yeah, all of them are fully grown. Okay, nice. Okay, and now to actually do the Mooncat method, I gotta wait for Fernando's timer to get down to 1 minute and 20 seconds. So let's do that real quick. Okay, there we go. It's game time. So now we gotta quickly place all our Mooncats down, and then I need to wait for their ability to go off. And as soon as it does, I need to find where like at least 2 Mooncats are located, and then trowel the Bone Blossom to their location, and then instantly pick up all the fruit. Wait, come on. Yes, 3 over here would be crazy good. Come on. Like, I need at least 2. Okay, yes, right here. Perfect. And then I need to pick up all the fruits real quick. Bro, and there was one that still wasn't fully grown. Okay, and yeah, as you can see, the Triceratops rammed into it, making it grow like instantly. Unfortunately though, no Mooncats like really slept by each other, meaning I didn't get like very big ones. So with that being said, we gotta wait like another 2 minutes for Fernando to reset his timer. Also, while I wait for that, I want to see how much this big Bone Blossom is worth. 66 kgs, and it has windstruck. Yo, 31 mil. Okay, let's go ahead and sell my inventory. 34 million. Sheesh. Okay, yeah, anyways, though, let's go ahead and pick up our Mooncats again. And I just picked up Fernando on accident. Okay, there we go. And now we just gotta wait 2 minutes. And actually, while I wait for that, I need to go ahead and buy some more trowels. Nice. Also, I was thinking, now that I actually have a good amount of shekels, I might as well go ahead and craft the shock mutation spray. So let's go ahead and submit the lightning rod, and then I need to buy a cleaning spray. So that's an easy way to use 15 million shekels, and then let's submit that, and there we go. We'll have a shock spray in 30 minutes. Also, his timer's about to reset. Let's go ahead and place all the Mooncats down, and then let's get ready to repeat the process. Okay, wait, yes, right here. Perfect. Place down. Pick them all up. Come on over here, Triceratops. Hurry up. Come on. Wait, this is perfect. Not too shabby, if I'm being honest. I still do want them to be a lot bigger, though. So with that being said, let's go ahead and sell all the Bone Blossoms we got. And now I was thinking I really want to try doing that, but with a master sprinkler. And since I do have a bunch of master sprinklers from like previously playing on this account, I think I'm actually just going to go ahead and use that instead of just buying one with Robux. But to make it fair, I'm going to spend 10 million on the magnifying glass and then not use it at all. So that's just so like I don't got to wait for it to restock, because sometimes like you have to be waiting days before a single master sprinkler comes into stock. So with that being said, I'll now allow myself to use a singular master sprinkler just because I already paid for it, you know? Okay, and there we go. Let's place down our Mooncats again, and then let's get ready to trowel. Also, this time, right before picking up all the fruits, I'm gonna be placing down the master sprinkler just so I could grow some big fruits. And bruh, now of all times for a heat wave? Seriously? And of course, now when it's not over there, it redirects it. Hey, wait, come on. I literally got like 5 seconds. 4. Wait, right here. 3 of you sleep, or 3 of you nap. I think I should be able to place it down right there. Master sprinkler, and then pick them all up. Okay, nice. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I still want to grow them bigger, but for the meantime, let's move this over here. And did they get sun-dried? Yes. Okay, let's go. That's literally a free 85x. Okay, and the thing is, though, I still have another 9 minutes left on the master sprinkler, so I'm going to try to get some even bigger ones. So let's go ahead and pick up our Mooncats once again. And now I'm just going to repeat the process until my master sprinkler runs out, or until I get like some absolutely insanely big Bone Blossoms. Bruh, and of course we got like the middest size ones for the last time. Okay, well, at least we got a huge gold one, am I right? Okay, now I fortunately still do have some basic, advanced, and godly sprinklers, so I think I'm gonna try doing it once more, but with those. Or well, a few more times, like as long as they allow it. While we wait for the Triceratops to reset, though, let's go ahead and check out how much these are worth. 158 million? Bro, what? And then wait, we also got a bunch of like cooked ones or sun-dried. Oh wait, we got a 50 55 kg sun-dried one. How much is this worth? 921 million. That's almost a billion. Okay, wait, let's go ahead and sell my inventory. And then how much is that worth? 3 billion. Okay, wait, low-key, I might be able to easily get 1 trillion with all of these. We got like just enough time. Let's go ahead and pick up our mooncats, place them down, and then get ready to travel because I'm gonna be cutting it close this time. Oh, and yeah, I also need to place my sprinklers down. So like I'm gonna be cutting it even closer. Okay, yeah, I guess we do need a master sprinkler. Like there was literally 2 mooncats napping right there, and then all 3 sprinklers. And yeah, these things are tiny. Okay, yeah, so I guess while I wait for another master sprinkler to come in stock, let's just go ahead and pick up all our mooncats. Then let's sell my inventory. And then I'm gonna go ahead and buy another trowel just because I'm gonna need it to move it around later. Also, while I'm here, now that I actually have some cash to play around with, what cosmetics can I get? A curved canopy? I'll take it. We also got a bird bath and then 2 sign crates. Ooh, that no stealing sign would be nice. Let's go ahead and buy those, but 55 mil for each is actually insane. I can't even lie. Okay, and then if I'm being honest, I really don't know where I'd put a bird bath, but like, I'm gonna buy it either way just because I'm like rich at this point. And finally, I'm gonna go ahead and buy that small stone table. Okay, and now I'm gonna go ahead and put the small canopy like right here coming in. Okay, and yeah, look at that. I like how that looks. I want some dino cosmetics though. I can't even lie. Low-key, now that I have loads of shekels, I might just go ahead and make this dino crate when I get this other dinosaur egg back. Yeah, I think that'll be a plan. It's not like I need the dino egg for anything. On the way, I almost forgot, but I did also buy 2 sign crates. So let's go ahead and place those down. And now we wait half an hour. Okay, now I'm not gonna lie, I was just AFKing this, recording it just in case I got a master sprinkler and it paid off. Okay, yes, and we finally got another master sprinkler. Let's go. And now, before I actually go ahead and do the mooncat method again, I'm gonna go ahead and open these sign crates. Come on, give me something good. Smile, you're on camera, and mean gardener. Those are alright, I guess. I'll place the smile, you're on camera one. Cannot place cosmetic at Sci Farm. Okay, there we go. And then can I place it up here? You can. Okay, that's cool. Okay, anyways, so now all we gotta do is place down our mooncats. There we go. And now we just gotta repeat this process. Oh! Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think these are like the biggest ones we've gotten so far. And I'm not even gonna risk it no more. I'm just gonna stay with these. Like, these are pretty big. So let's go ahead and move the bone blossom plant back to the reflecting mirror or the tanning mirror. And then the lightning rod. And now I'm also gonna go ahead and buy a magnifying glass so I can actually use it along with the favorite tool so I don't accidentally pick them up. Okay, let's go ahead and favorite them all up. And how much is this gold one worth? 200 million. Okay, yeah, this will do just nicely. This one's worth 7.6 and then this one 5.5. So now I can just go ahead and pick everything up since I don't need them anymore. Also, while I was AFK to get the master sprinkler, I got a couple more common eggs and placed them down so I can get some more dinosaur eggs. And talking about dino eggs, the one I had in the incubator I actually turned in so I could get a dino crate. But anyways, let's go ahead and give the mad scientist my dog. Oh, and yeah, also, while I was AFKing, I went ahead and made another lightning rod so I could make a second shock mutation spray. So let's go ahead and give them the items. Anyways, and with that being said, now I need to work on making all these giant bone blossoms into rainbow. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of literally just got 2 butterflies on my main the other day. So like, this is kind of an excuse to use them. So let's go ahead and accept them. The only caveat we have though is to actually be able to use the butterflies. Like, I need the fruit to have 5+ mutations on it. So I need like Windstruck, Shocked, and then like so on. Luckily though, I do have enough pets to be able to get me a couple good mutations, such as 2 cooked owls, a sea turtle to get me wet, a honey bee, a scarlet macaw to get me verdant, and then a bear bee to get me honey glazed. So let's go ahead and accept those. And now all I really gotta do is wait. On the way, actually, I almost forgot, but the cosmetic shop reset. Yo, wait, I don't even think I've ever seen this in stock. A stone candy blossom statue? Yes, let's buy that. Might as well buy another sign crate. A brown bench, I'll buy that. A shovel grave? Nah. Torches? Yes. And then a mini TV. I'll take that too, I guess. Might as well. Is that centered? Yes, it is. Okay, nice. Let's rotate it the other way, though. There we go, just like that. Then let's put this little, like, stand thing right there in the middle. Bruh, our sea turtle already failed. Okay, anyways, that's all right. Let's focus on making this, like, TV setup. And then finally, I can go ahead and place this TV on top of the stone table. Okay, and yeah, there you go. I like how that looks. I can't even lie. It's like you're watching TV, you know? So now, last but not least, I'm just gonna go ahead and place both our torches down. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and go AFK for a bit so I can get 5 mutations on each one of these bone blossoms so that I could then place my butterflies down to make them rainbow. And we're back, and our butterflies finally finished doing their thing. And look at this. A heat wave event just happened, and we still had a tanning mirror, so I think you could guess what happened. Sheesh. We got rainbow and sun-dried on everything. So now my lowest rarity bone blossom is worth 33 billion. Or wait, this one's worth 23 billion, but like, that's still a lot of billions. And anyways, I think it's about time to finish this journey off. So with that being said, throughout it, I have managed to craft a total of 3 shocked mutation sprays. So it's time to use these bad boys. So let's go ahead and use it on this huge rainbow one that's already worth 47 billion. And come on, is it worth more than 100 billion? Yo, 101 billion 451 million 656,000 and 481 shekels. Okay, that's actually insane. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use another one on this other bone blossom, my third one on this third bone blossom, and I'm just gonna go ahead and use the last one on this massive bone blossom. It's just for funsies at this point. Oh, and bro, these things look insane. And now, instead of just picking them up, that would honestly be a huge waste. Like, I still want to let them stack up loads of mutations. So what I'm actually going to go ahead and do is bring my main back on, and I have raccoons on this account, so I'm just going to let them steal a few and then I'll sell them all. Okay, now I only went AFK for 30 minutes, but we got 4 fruits in that time. So now here comes the moment of truth. I want to sell my inventory. $250 billion. Holy, we're actually rich. Okay, yeah, these new bone blossoms are broken. You can literally go from 0 to $1 trillion in like 2 hours if you have 2 raccoons. And with that, I can confidently say that here we are, a brand new account. We got literally nothing but 20 shekel mabebbles and a dream. Also, I named myself Pet Lover 6090 because I couldn't remove the zeros. But anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. As you can see, we literally got nothing, not even my 3 pet labs. And since I can't buy anything, that means I'm gonna have to dust off the old credit card. And several questionable financial decisions later, we got our 3 starter pets. We also got a bunny, but nobody wants that, so he's getting stuffed in the bag. Anyways, let's go ahead and place these bad boys down. And there we go. We got Luma, Tid, and Bella. And now, since these guys only work every minute, I'm gonna have to do a bit of waiting, and that 10% success rate ain't gonna help. Yes, and wait, it looks like we finally got our first seed. And of course it had to be a carrot seed though. Well, I guess it's better than nothing. Let's go ahead and place that bad boy down, and just like that, we got the first badge. And this bad boy is fully grown. Let's go ahead and collect our first crop, then let's go ahead and sell it. How much is this worth, Steven? 29 shekels. That's it? Well, I guess it is a carrot. I can't be complaining. Anyways, just like that, we're like 0.0005% of the way there. We're getting close. Yeah, no, we're not really getting close at all. And after like another 10 minutes of waiting, we finally got another carrot seed. And this time, instead of instantly collecting it, I'm gonna go ahead and wait till I get a mutation on it, because either way, it's not like I can use the shekels that I get from selling it to buy more crops. So with that being said, it's time to go back to AFKing. Also, looks like the first time I went AFK, I got a like on my garden. Nice. Wait, and yes, this is perfect. We already got a snowstorm. Come on, Carrot, you need to become chilled. Come on. Maybe if I jump on you, or maybe if I sit on you like a hen on its eggs. Come on, Carrot, I need you to become chilled. You'll be worth 2 times more than the measly 20 shekels you're currently worth. And yes, it got chilled. Okay, nice. Let's go ahead and collect that, and then let's see how much shekels I'll get for this. Come on. It should be worth like 1,000, right? 46. I'm not even up to double digits yet. Boo. Okay, wait, that reminds me though. I can go ahead and collect my forever pack, which in this case, I'm getting a free watering can. Nice. Well, I'll make sure to use this very wisely. But for now, we're still waiting on these dogs. Also, I really need them to pick up like a tree or something that I could like constantly farm. That's going to make this challenge go by like 10 times faster. Ideally, they pick up something light like a sugar apple seed. But if they don't do that, I guess I'd be fine with a cacao seed. No pressure though. Yes, and wait, finally, we got another seed. No, it's just a carrot one, though. Man, I should not be this excited for carrot seeds. You know, when I emphasized in the intro that they could pick up anything from something as lousy as a carrot to the best seed in the game, I didn't think they would only dig up carrots. Luckily, stuff gets really crazy later on, so make sure to stick around for that. Yo, and wait, I haven't seen here for like the last 20 minutes, and it looks like our dogs finally dug up something that's actually like a renewable resource, corn. Let's go ahead and place that bad boy. Actually, it's getting its whole own lot, since it's like the first renewable one. We also got a few carrots, so let's go ahead and place those bad boys down. Bop and bop, there we go. And then I'm pretty sure this corn actually takes quite a while to grow, so I should have low-key used my watering can on it, but I kind of lost where I put it. I'm pretty sure I put it like in the center here, but like I don't want to just like take the risk. Should I? Let's go for it. Oh yes, right there. Corn, 2% grown. Okay, and yes, we can actually see it now, so that was definitely worth using that. Also, for these carrots, I'm literally just gonna do the mutation method, so I literally just gotta wait for like a bunch of events to happen, because like even though they're carrots, it could still be worth quite a bit with like a bunch of different mutations stacked. I'm really excited about this corn though, since it's our first renewable one. I'll be able to take the piece of corn off, sell them, and then repeat. It does look like it's gonna be a pretty small crop though, so that's a bit unfortunate. Also, looks like our dog dug up another carrot seed, so let's go ahead and plant that bad boy. And another one? Yo, wait, I literally got that like 5 seconds after that other one. Yo, wait, these dogs are starting to lock in. I'm liking that. Let's go ahead and place you actually in the middle right here. I don't need you guys taking up too much space. Okay, and yeah, at this point, there's not much else I can do besides waiting. So let's go AFK for an hour, and then when I get back, let's see how much seeds I'll have. Okay, and I actually ended up AFKing for almost 2 hours, and it looks like we got quite a bit of seeds. So we got 25 carrot seeds, 3 strawberry seeds, and then 1 tomato seed. Also, looks like it's a moonlight event, so let's quickly go ahead and plant all these carrots down, and hopefully, just hopefully, they'll get the moonlit mutation. Also, apparently I picked up a carrot on accident. Oopsie. This one big carrot too. Oh yeah, also look at this. Oh, okay, yeah, these carrots are gonna be worth a lot. Pollinated, moonlit, shocked, and wet. Oh yeah, that's gonna be worth a lot. Anyways, looks like our corn also got pollinated and moonlit, so that's pretty good. Also, I think I'm gonna make this far right lot like the non-farmable lot, or like the lot that doesn't have any fruit that could like regen. So then in this like middle lot, I'll put like the tomato seeds and then the strawberry seeds, because these can like, I can constantly farm. With that being said, I wonder how much these carrots are worth. Let's actually go ahead and take... I need one with shocked. This one. And let's see how much this is worth. 2,572 for a carrot. That is so good. Here, let's go ahead and sell that actually. Let's go ahead and sell my whole inventory actually. And there we go. Just like that, we've jumped from being at 2 digits all the way up to 4 digits. That is a pretty big jump. And I might as well also go ahead and get this corn so I could sell that. Also, where'd that carrot seed go? It's right back here. Okay, nice. Let's go ahead and add that to the pile. There we go. And now that I'm thinking about it, I should probably just go ahead and pick up all these carrots since they've already stacked a good amount of mutations, meaning with this I should be reaching 10,000 plus shekels, which if I'm doing my math right, that's 0.00001% of the way to a billion. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need to figure something out. At this rate, it's gonna take me decades to finish this challenge. Anyways, let's go ahead and pick up this carrot seed, plant that bad boy. And bro, I keep picking them up instead of planting them. Here, let's go first person. There you go. Anyways, and now I can go ahead and just start farming these strawberries. And finally getting bushes that like regen is so good. Like this challenge finally won't be stagnant like at a certain amount of coins for a while. Unfortunately though, as you just saw, I only got 189 shekels for that. So this will still take a while. Also, that is one huge strawberry. And that carrot we just planted is golden. Nice. Ooh, and Loki, this is perfect timing. A wet event. I literally just finished planting all these crops too. Let's hope we got some wet mutations on this. That would be very ideal. Also, come on, give me something good. Bruh. Luma, you're trolling. And now that I've gone ahead and planted all my fruits, there's honestly not much I could do. I can go ahead and pick up that corn, but like that's really it. These strawberries like really aren't worth nothing either. So like they're not even worth farming if I'm being honest. So with that being said, I think it's about time to do a bit more AFKing. Yo, and wait, I've literally only been AFK for like 10 minutes and look at what we got. A bamboo seed. Oh, that's literally like the best seed we've gotten so far. Let's go ahead and plop that bad boy down so we could start acquiring some mutations. Also, I think now is a good time to mention that this will actually be my first time getting to 1 billion shekels. My main account's only like at 250 million right now, so like I've never even done this before. So I don't even know why I thought it'd be a good idea to start from literally nothing using only golden labs. Whoopsie. Also, I literally don't know how, but we're up to 3 likes on our garden already. I literally only have carrots, tomatoes, and corn. I don't know how that deserves 3 likes, but like thanks, I guess. Oh yeah, and also while I'm here, I might as well go ahead and collect that corn, this tomato, along with all these strawberries. And that was a big boy one. Oh yeah, and also I'm pretty sure I got another tomato seed. Yes, I did. Let's go ahead and plop that bad boy right next to the other one. And okay, nice. And let's see how much shekels this will actually give me. I want some on my inventory. 500, that's it? I mean, at least we finally crossed 10,000. Oh, and wait, a starter pack, what's that? 2,000 shekels, 1 grow all, and then 1 apple seed for only 99 robux. That's honestly a pretty good deal, especially considering that how much does like an apple seed cost normally? 375. Yeah, that's like 4 times cheaper and you got all that other stuff. But now that that popped up, I think now is actually a good time to mention that like I'm not using robux at all. The only robux I spent was to buy the golden labs at the start, but besides that, I feel like using robux is kind of cheating because it's like paid to win. With that being said though, let's go ahead and plant these seeds down, and I gotta go into first person because if I'm not, I'll just pick these other carrots up just like I did with this 0.19 kg one, and I might as well go ahead and sell this while I'm here. I want some on my inventory, and then we guess 22 shekels. 18. Pretty sure that's like the lowest amount you could get for a carrot. Bro, that's terrible. Anyways, let's go ahead and get this carrot seed that my dog just dug up. Plant this bad boy down right there. And now I literally just gotta do some more AFKing. Bruh, and this has to be like the tiniest piece of corn I've ever seen. Look at that. My hand's bigger than that thing. Well, I guess corn is corn. Also, I can't wait till I reach 50,000 shekels so I can then go ahead and buy another pet egg. Oh wait, I just realized though, my current lab's gotta reach age 21 so I could sell one off to get an extra pet slot. Yeah, since right now I only got 3. Okay, yeah, never mind. This will take a bit longer than expected. Oh yeah, and that reminds me, I might as well go ahead and feed them these strawberries since it's not like they're worth anything at all. These strawberries are terrible. Oh, that tomato was like all right, but still terrible. Okay, yeah, this really ain't doing much. I'm gonna just wait till I get some better seeds to feed them. So that means back to the grind we go. And by the grind, I mean just sitting here doing nothing. Let's go. Yo, and wait, there's a thunderstorm. Oh, wait, I really need this. Come on. Please hit my bamboo. Bamboo has like a base of 4,000, I think it is. So if it gets hit by lightning, that's a 100 multiplier, meaning I'd get catapulted all the way to 400,000. Ooh, and then plus that wet mutation. Oh, wait, that was so close. As I was saying though, plus that wet mutation, that'd be like what, 800k? Come on, please. Here, maybe if I stand on top of it, it'll give me some better luck. Lightning strike here, please. Bro, it's going like everywhere but my garden, and there goes the event. Well, at least the pollinated event is still active. That's what, like a 2x multiplier? I'm not really sure for that one, I can't lie. Did any of my other stuff get hit at least? Pollinated gold, pollinated wet, tomato. This one has 3 gold, pollinated and wet. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, and yo, wait, I just realized I got a watermelon seed. Let's go ahead and place that bad boy right down over here, and there we go. And back to AFKing we go. And I low-key got a lot of carrots from that small AFK sesh. Also, if you couldn't tell, I picked up all my carrots just because they had a good amount of mutations on them already. Oh yeah, and we also got a bamboo stock, and this one looks like it's going to be a lot bigger than the previous one, so that's nice. Let's go ahead and sell all of these items though. And how much will I get? 9,000. That's all right, I guess. Oh yeah, I almost forgot, but I also got another strawberry and corn seed, so let's go ahead and plant those down. Anyways, and another 2-ish hour AFK session later, our dogs have low-key cooked. Look at all the seeds we got. And if I'm not mistaken, this is actually our biggest haul yet. Also, let's go ahead and grab all of these tomatoes and then sell them. Not bad, not bad. Ooh, and I forgot I had this watermelon. Low-key, I'm trying to debate if I want to turn it in for some honey. Oh, wait, free watering can. Give me that. Nah, on second thoughts, I'ma just sell it. It's worth 11 bandaroonies, which is a lot for me right now. Also, I low-key might have found a bit of a method. I just gotta continuously farm all these strawberries, and then like it gives me like 1,000 per run. It's not the craziest amount of shekels, but like at this point, I'm just trying to get to 50k so I can afford another pet, and I'm pretty close. So let's do this a few more times. And this should be the last time I actually have to go ahead and do that. And yes, sir, we made it to our first 50,000 shekels. Nice. So now I just hope I get another lab out of this. Like, it would really stink if I just spent my only 50,000 shekels and I don't get it. Oh, it's a 1/3 chance too, so like, that's not terrible. And just like that, we're back to like 0 shekels. Let's go ahead and plop this bad boy down. And now, instead of just going back to being AFK, I'm gonna go ahead and farm all these strawberries and tomatoes for a bit. And then once I get tired of that, I'll go AFK so I could see what type of seeds my doggies will give me. Okay, and it's been just right about an hour since I started farming all these carrots, and as you can see, I'm just short of 100,000 shekels. And if I were to continue at this rate, it would only take me another 10,000 hours or 500 days of straight grinding. Yeah, that's not realistic if I'm being honest. Luckily, now that I got a bit of shekels though, I can start looking into gear, and more specifically sprinklers. So pretty much if you get like one of each sprinkler, you could do something called the sprinkler method, which will like make your crops huge. But unfortunately, none of them are in stock right now, so I won't be able to get any currently. Also, let's get these carrots before they despawn. Give me them carrot seeds. Okay, nice. There we go. Anyways, as I was saying though, and the sprinkler method is like really overpowered because you literally just like log off, and when you get back, like you just have some huge fruit. The thing is though, you need like pretty good fruit to like even do the sprinkler method, because like even if I have like a humongous strawberry, it's not gonna be worth more than like a couple hundred or 1,000 shekels, and I need 1 billion. So like, yeah. Also, looks like this watermelon got pollinated, and this time, instead of selling it, I'm gonna go ahead and pump it into the honey pumper, or the honey compressor. So now I only need another 3.6 kilograms. And I really wish the bees would hit up these apples, low-key. Those are worth a lot more. Also, before anyone says that the seeds from the seed packs didn't come from my pet Labradors, technically, if I didn't have my pets dig up those seeds, I would have never been able to get the seed packs. So like, yeah. Also, I'm just planning on doing it once. I just want to see what I get if I'm being honest. It's not like I plan on abusing the honey system, you know? And after a bit of grinding, we finally filled up the honey compressor. Okay, and 'tis be done. We got 10 honey, which is enough for one. Wait a minute. There's a lonely seed over here. Okay, there we go. We can't let no seeds go to waste. Anyways, as I was saying, we now have enough honey for one singular seed pack. So let's go ahead and buy this. And I really need something good out of this. Come on, please. Foxglove, no, why couldn't I have been a lilac or something like that? Oh well. Also, is this foxglove like replantable? Like, is it farmable? I don't know, I'll just place it down there. Oh wait, also, I'm pretty sure I got a few more seeds. Yes, a few more carrot seeds. Okay, nice. Let's go ahead and place these bad boys down. And I forgot to mention this earlier, but as you can see, I moved the carrot farm just because I continuously kept picking them up on accident when I was farming all the tomatoes and corn and stuff. Also, I'm low-key surprised that I haven't gotten like a really good seed from my dogs. The best seed I've gotten so far was this apple tree and then those bamboo stalks. Like, I've been going at this for several hours at this point. And at this rate, I'll be going at it for several more years. No. Yo, and I just decided to randomly check the gear shop and look at this. Give me that, yes please. Well, that's gonna be so useful later on when I get a lot better crops. And another one, yes sir. Bro, keep them coming for real, for real. I need all the sprinklers. And yo, wait. We got one of each sprinkler that I need except the master sprinkler, but I only got enough for one of them. So let's go ahead and get the godly sprinkler, and then let's hope this foxglove grows like ASAP. I need to farm all of these things like really quickly. Come on, farm, farm, farm. Sell, 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 sell faster. Come on, 2,000, that's it. Okay, well, I already got a basic sprinkler, so like push comes to shove, I don't need that one. I do need like that advanced one though. So like I need this foxglove to grow like ASAP. If I really want to, I could sell my bamboo, but like this is already stacking some mutations, pollinated and frozen and then just wet. So like if any of these get struck by lightning, like they're gonna be worth a lot, and I really don't want to sell them prematurely. And now that I'm thinking about it, shekels are like a big limiting factor to my growth right now, so I'm gonna just spend a few hours grinding and I'll be back later. Anyways, I just spent the last 2 hours grinding and we're up to, drumroll please, 523,000 shekels. I got a really efficient like thing going on here. So I got like a bunch of strawberry plants like stacked up on top of each other. Then I literally just spam collect them all. And literally within like 20 or 30 seconds of collecting, I get thousands of shekels. Yeah, look at that, 3,500. So that's like very efficient. Also, look at that. It's a moonlit event. That would be very good to get my bamboo moonlit. Also, earlier when I was grinding, some guy with 4 billion shekels gave me a sprinkler. And since he technically didn't give me any fruits to sell, I wasn't gonna let that sprinkler go to waste. Oh, and yeah, I almost forgot, but all the seeds that I've been getting from my pets, I've been just like instantly planting them. So look at my like huge carrot farm, bamboo farm, and I even got another apple tree. So that's like very nice. Oh yeah, and then all of these things. I've been getting some decent rolls, I can't even lie. Oh yeah, and I also ended up joining a private server because people were literally trying to like force me to take their expensive fruits. So like, yeah, like I know they're trying to be nice, but like I need to get to building with only pets or with like only golden labradors. Anyways, with that being said, it's like 12 a.m. and I've literally been doing this all day. So I'm gonna AFK overnight and see what type of crazy seeds and mutations I wake up to. I would really like some crazy mutations like shocked and stuff on all these pieces of bamboo. That would actually be like insane. That would literally take me to like millions. Ooh, and wait, they got celestial too. Oh, that's actually so good. Yeah, I can already feel I'm gonna wake up to a whole lot of mutations. Oh yeah, also I forgot to mention this earlier, but I also got a whole bunch of sprinklers. Like look at this, I got 3 basic ones, 2 godly ones, and then 3 advanced sprinklers. And that reminds me, the gear shop literally just reset, so hopefully it has some more godly sprinklers in it. And no, just some basic sprinklers, and I already have 3 of those, so I will not be getting those. What I will be doing though, I'll be getting 1 more egg just because in the morning I plan to sell off my Labradors or like one of the level 21 ones because they should be level 21 by the time I wake up, meaning I'm gonna need another one to replace him, and then I'm gonna have 1 extra slot, so I'm also gonna need a slot for that. So let's place that bad boy down, and all I gotta do now is AFK throughout the whole night. Also, I've gone ahead and fed all my pets, so like they should be level 21 by the time I wake up, meaning it'll go 33% faster. And with that, I'll see you in the morning. Okay, now I was literally about to hop into bed and I just realized we got celestial on this bamboo. That's like actually crazy. That's 120x. I don't know how I didn't realize that earlier, but like getting celestial on not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 out of my 5 piece of bamboo is actually insane. Like I genuinely don't know how I didn't realize this earlier, but like that means this bamboo's worth 120x, this bamboo's worth 120x, this bamboo's worth 120x, and this bamboo is worth 120x. Like let's go. That's actually gonna help out so much. And on top of all that, I'm gonna let it stack up mutations throughout the whole night. So like when I wake up, this might low-key be our key to becoming a billionaire. Oh, and the carrot seed, give me that. Okay, but anyways, I'm for real gonna go AFK this time. Okay, and after a whole night of AFKing, I can't even lie, my dogs cooked. They cooked hard. But before I get into any of that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my whole garden and see what it's worth. Since let's just say I've already taken a peek at what we got and I will not be needing any of this anymore. So let's go ahead and pick literally everything up. And I can't even pick everything up. I already have a max inventory, so let's go ahead and sell this. And how much will I get? Come on, like half a mil at least. 335,000. 100,000. We've almost reached a mil. And the crazy part is a mil is only 0.1% of the way to a billion. So we still got a very far way to go. Oh yeah, and when I say pick everything up, I mean everything. Even all my carrots. And you can't forget the bamboo. Low-key, I'm gonna leave every piece of bamboo except this one and this one, just because I want to see how much the celestial bamboo sells for. How much does it sell for? Celestial frozen pollinated bamboo. 1,000,000. Oh, that's actually so good. We're officially a multi-millionaire. Before I do anything else, I want to go check out the gear shop to see if there's any good sprinklers, but let's just say I'm gonna be needing some good ones. Oh yeah, also I expect to get a lot more seeds. In total, I only got about 200 seeds after AFKing for like a full 8 to 10 hours. I'm not really sure how long I AFK'd for, but like I expected to get a lot more if I'm being honest. Anyways, let's check out the gear shop. Show me the goodies. Only 3 basic sprinklers, might as well take 2. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I really wish there was a master sprinkler in stock just so I could do the sprinkler glitch like properly. Like I could still do it without it, but like it'll be a lot less effective. Oh yeah, and also I find it crazy that my golden labs still haven't reached level 21, so I might have bought these eggs for literally nothing. But anyways, I think it's about time to show you the seeds that we got. So as you can see, we got about 200 carrot seeds, some watermelon seeds, corn, tomato, blueberry, strawberry, bamboo seeds. We got 7 of those, so those are actually really good. We got some tulip seeds, some apple seeds, and then time for the big ones. If we open up our backpack, we can check and we can see that we got a mushroom seed, and that's not even the craziest one. We literally got the best seed in the game, a sugar apple seed. And then for the icing on the cake, we even got a cactus seed. And I'm not even gonna lie, when I woke up and saw sugar apple, like I was going nuts. Like that's actually insane. But anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and place down one of each sprinkler. So that includes a godly one, an advanced one, and finally a basic sprinkler. And then that should hopefully help me get a lot bigger plants. So I'm gonna go ahead and plant the mushroom seed in there, and then I'm also gonna go ahead and plant the sugar apple seed right in the center of it. Oh, and then I might as well also plant the cactus seed right there. There we go. And same with the bamboo seeds. Might as well do those while I'm at it. Oh, and yeah, look at that. We got one of the huge bamboos. I like that. Oh yeah, and also I've never had a sugar apple tree, so like I really don't know how fast they grow. Low-key, let's go get a watering can or 2 so I could water it. We're about to be super rich. Like if I spend 100k on watering cans, it really don't matter anymore. There it is, 9% grown. Let's go ahead and speed that bad boy up a bit. Bro, that's actually so good. Our first prismatic seed. Also, this cactus is gonna be huge. This bamboo is kind of tiny though. Size doesn't always matter though, so it's all right. Anyways, while I wait for all that to grow, I might as well go ahead and plant down all my other seeds. So let's plant the apple seed with the other apple trees, the corn with the other corn. Then let's go ahead and plant the watermelon seeds where I planted the other ones yesterday, just like that. The carrot seeds I'll just put in this lot, I guess, just so they have their own fresh lot. Low-key first person is so good for like planting crops just because they're a lot harder to pick up that way. Also, look at that huge carrot. Nice. And there we go. That's all the plants we got overnight. And yo, wait, this apple tree is huge. Bro, it's gonna be bigger than that piece of bamboo. Holy. Also, this cactus low-key ended up being kind of small. Anyways, we got the sugar apple tree though, so that's honestly all that really matters. And now that that's fully grown, let's actually go ahead and get a trowel from the gear shop so I can move it to the side a bit, just so I don't accidentally pick up the bamboo when I'm picking up the apples. So show me what you got. Well, like you always have the trowel, but like what else do you got? Basic sprinkler, and that's it. Okay, that's not the greatest if I'm being honest. So let's go ahead and use this trowel. Move this bad boy right over here, and nice. Oh, and actually, I'm also going to go ahead and move the bamboo to this corner, or well, the big piece of bamboo. Anyways, so now I just got to do the sprinkler method and let all these sugar apples grow. And what the sprinkler method is, you need one godly sprinkler, then you also need an advanced sprinkler, and then finally a normal sprinkler, a basic one. Also, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to throw a master sprinkler into the mix there, but like unfortunately I have not gotten lucky enough to get one of those. So now all I gotta do is literally just log out and come back in an hour, and these sugar apples should be pretty huge. And we're back, and now that I think about it, I don't know if I AFK'd for long enough. Not all of them grew, or maybe sugar apple just takes a very long time to grow. I'm not really sure. Anyway, so now for a base point, I want to go ahead and and pick up this tiny sugar apple and see how much it sells for. And holy, just that small sugar apple is 10 kgs. Let's go ahead and I want to sell this. And how much is it worth? 58,000. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be so good. Also, we got a purple sugar apple. I've never seen one like that. Anyway, so now I'm actually gonna go ahead and check the gear shop, and hopefully there's a lightning rod. Show me the gear shop, come on. And it's not looking good. No, there isn't. There's new gear in 10 seconds though, so that's good. Okay, and unfortunately it did not get stocked. Luckily, it looks like they did stock another advanced sprinkler, so let's go ahead and buy that. And yeah, now instead of just farming all these plants like crazy, what I'm actually gonna go ahead and do is just AFK here, so all these sugar apples get loads of mutations on top of them, and then with those mutations they'll be worth like 10 times if not 100 times more. And yeah, look at that, a rain event already started. Anyways, with that being said though, let's AFK for a while until we get some really good mutations on these bad boys. On the way, also before I leave, I should probably feed my other golden labs so they can start regenning or like start aging. And low-key, I'm gonna just feed them this huge frozen carrot because like normal fruit gives them like no food. That was 25%, that's not bad. Go ahead and pick up this other big one. That was only 6.1%. Anyways, there we go, I finally got them all fed. So let's go ahead and finish up by selling my inventory, and then let's go AFK. Imagine I get like another sugar apple seed or something when I'm gone. That'd be insane. Okay, and we're in the middle of a night event, and I just realized a pretty major problem. I've gotten quite a bit of fruits to become moonlit, but like none of the expensive fruits. I've only gotten like carrots and like random stuff like that, blueberries. So like I was thinking, all these extra fruits are honestly just killing the chances of any of these better fruits getting a better mutation. So I'm gonna sell all these carrots off, and that's an extra 23,000, but I'm not gonna stop with the carrots. I'm also gonna go ahead and harvest all like these regrowable crops, sell those, and then I'm gonna go ahead and shovel all the worthless ones out, like the blueberry, the strawberry ones, and even the corn ones. The only plants I'm gonna leave over here is my apple trees, and then all these goated plants over here. Oh, and I'm also gonna leave this foxglove because that's pretty good. Anyways, let's go ahead and sell all the remaining crops that I just picked up, and that's 8,000 more shekels. Anyways, and now I'm actually gonna go ahead and plant all those seeds that I got from that little AFK session, and I'll plant them right here. And actually, I'm not gonna plant the carrot, apple, tomato, or daffodil. I was only gonna plant the bamboo ones, so I can go ahead and shove those into my backpack. And these are all the extra seeds I will not be planting. And now, before I go back to AFKing, I'm actually gonna go ahead and pick up all these sugar apples. Okay, so now how much is all this worth? Come on, gotta be worth at least a few mil, right? 1.7, not bad at all. And this time, before going to AFK, I'm gonna go ahead and plant some sprinklers down to hopefully make these sugar apples a bit bigger. And now I can for real go AFK for a while. Yo, wait, I was literally just sitting at my computer editing this video, and I literally see a green seed coming towards me. I think it's a bamboo one, so I go to pick it up because I'm like, I don't want to lose bamboo, right? And look at what it is, a beanstalk. Oh, that's actually insane. Isn't that like the second prismatic? Wait, yes, it's one of the 3 prismatics. So now the only prismatic that I haven't gotten is the ember lily. Okay, that's actually insane. What is that luck? Let's go ahead and pick up 2 watering cans so I can make that beanstalk grow faster. Let's go ahead and plop some sprinklers down, and I only have an advanced one and a basic one at this point. Like there hasn't been any more godly ones, so those 2 will have to do. And then let's place the beanstalk. Oh, and yeah, let's also go ahead and use this watering can on it. And come on, I need you to grow up big and strong, beanstalk. You're my ticket to becoming a billionaire. Okay, let's get back to AFKing though. Yo, and it's only been an hour, but I'm back. And the reason I'm back is because there's a master sprinkler in stock. The only problem is I'm about 7.2 million shekels short. I do have a lot of sugar apples though, so maybe, just maybe, if I sell them all, I'll have enough. Not gonna lie though, I'm not very convinced. Well, only one way to find out. Come on, please get me 10 mil. 2.3. That's more than I thought I was gonna get, but still, it's not anywhere near enough. Low-key, what do one of these celestial bamboos go for? I'm gonna test it out. Come on, please be worth a lot. 750k. Okay, wait, low-key, that gives me a bit of hope. If I go ahead and take this sugar apple, take this other one, take all my bamboo. No. Oh, I got another bamboo seed. Also, that was very sad. I really did not want to get rid of that bamboo, if I'm being honest. That celestial mutation is crazy. But how much will I have now? 3.9 million. Only need 200 more K. Come on, sugar apple. Some bamboo. No way, I just picked up my mushroom on accident. That should give me everything I need, though. Yes, 1.8. Okay, I gotta hurry before the seed shop resets now, or before the gear shop. Oh, yeah, and I also got some godly sprinklers earlier, so that's nice. So that means I'll literally have everything to do the sprinkler glitch properly. So come on. And there goes 10 million shekels. Bro, it's actually crazy to think that we were just 1% of the way there with 10 million. Okay, this sprinkler method will help me get some insanely huge crops, though, so it will pay off at the end of the day. Before I actually use it, though, I need to wait for my beanstalk to fully grow. Okay, and we are back, but as you can see, we're also completely broke. And that's actually because there was a lightning rod in stock, so I used $1 million to buy that. But anyways, my beanstalk is fully grown, so you know what that means. It's time to get some of the biggest fruits you've ever seen. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get this party rolling. Let's go ahead and start off by placing the master sprinkler first. Then we got the godly sprinkler. Next, the advanced sprinkler. And finally, the basic sprinkler. And now we're on the 5-minute time crunch. So let's go ahead and pick up this bamboo. Oh, wait, no, I shouldn't have picked that up first. I need that top fruit. Wait, I need to climb up. Okay, there we go. And then let's also go ahead and pick up all these sugar apples so then they could like refresh and start growing some huge ones. And I'm also going to go ahead and pick up all these apples nearby. Why not? Okay, and yeah, there we go. That's looking pretty good. So now, before I actually log off to do the sprinkler method, let's go ahead and sell all my crops to see how much more shekels I get. 3.2 mil. Nice. Okay, yeah, this is already going to be a lot more efficient. I can feel it. We've already recouped 30% of the sprinkler method glitch thingamabobber. So all I gotta do now is log off and come back in a couple hours. Okay, and yeah, we got some pretty big sugar apples. Look at them. We also got a good amount of gold beanstalks. We got one right here, then 2 up there. And the beanstalks are also pretty big, so that's nice. Yo, and wait, I'm pretty sure it's a rainbow beanstalk. Oh, that's actually so good. Or sugar apple, not beanstalk. Yes, it is. Okay, that's actually so good. And since the sprinklers are still active, I'm low-key gonna go ahead and pick one up to see for how much it sells. Let's go ahead and get like one of the smaller ones, and never mind, they're all huge. So let's get that one, and let's take that beanstalk too, might as well. Okay, a 35 kg sugar apple. How much is this worth? Ooh, almost $1 million. Okay, I want to sell this. 757,000. Nice. And now how much is this beanstalk worth? I want to sell this. $500,000. Okay, yeah, this will do. This would do just nicely. And both of those fruits that I just sold are before any mutations, meaning after I get like a lightning or like electrified on one of these sugar apples, like it's actually game over. Same with those golden beanstalks. That's actually going to be so good. So with that being said, I'm actually going to go ahead and place down my lightning rod. So like the next time a lightning event comes up, it'll hopefully hit these items. And yeah, that should be pretty good positioning wise. Oh, I should put it towards the back actually, so it hits these like huge ones. Yeah, because this was like an alright size, but it's not like nothing huge. Okay, and yeah, now that I've done the sprinkler method though, all I gotta do now is AFK for a really long time while in game, so that like a bunch of weather events can happen, which will in turn mutate all these plants and stuff, which will make them be worth hundreds of millions, if not billions. So let's get to work, and by to work, I mean to AFKing. Okay, and I've been AFKing for like about half the day now, and I just want to give you all an update. So like, as you can see, I literally removed everything except this sugar apple and beanstalk seed, and I also left this foxglove seed just because. Yeah, I don't really know why I left that, but like I'll leave it there anyways. And the reason I did this was so like these have a way better chance of getting mutated instead of like other plants. Yeah, see, like right there, that moonlit mutation could have gone to like an apple or something really bad. Oh yeah, and I wasn't like fully AFK, so like occasionally I was farming like foxglove and then like apples and whatnot. So let's go ahead and sell those, and let's see how much shekels we'll get. 2.5 1.5 million. Nice. Oh yeah, and I also got a bunch more useful stuff from the gear shop, like advanced sprinklers, lightning rods, basic sprinklers, and then godly sprinklers. And there's already a lightning rod here, but like I was thinking, you can't really go wrong if you place another one, right? So I'm plopping another one down right in the center. Bruh, too close to another rod. Okay, well, I guess I will not be placing another one down. Also, look at this. One of my labs is finally level 21. So buddy, you are getting picked up. And bye-bye. Thank you for all your hard work. Imagine that was the guy who got me the sugar apple and beanstalk. That would be insane. Anyways, let's go ahead and place our other golden labs down, and then I'll AFK through the night.